Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for waiting. I'm so sorry for the technical issues that we faced earlier. But thank you for your patience here, right? So in this module today, remember it's this a particular module. The questions are very little, and it's basically basic sensing. It is not the advanced sensing or anything. But of course, I've added a bit more so for knowledge wise. But otherwise, it's very basic. So, if you understand the basic of the sensing, you will pass this part of the exam, this module very easily, right? Because the questions are very little and and it's easy, right? So in this module, we will learn how to sense the energy field or aura surrounding all living and non-living things. So we're going to start with the fruit because normally when it's a fruit or anything small, it's easier to sense the prana and the prana energy and all that. Okay, when it comes to people, it becomes a little bit complicated. But while I was taking my shower, I had an idea. I actually ripped off my husband's shower bottle and I divided into half for demo purpose, right? So I think that will also help later when we do on the demo part. Okay, so we will explore how energy imbalances can affect the physical, the emotional, mental, body and all that. So, and it's how we find for chords, identify for chords, and when we have identified for chords, how do we actually help the person? So all these we are going to learn today as well, right? And sometimes it's very important to, when you have identified, it's always good to check for the chords, identify the chords already, and then check for the blocks. Okay, so we will go into details later on. All right, so by end of the module, you will understand how sensing really works and how to identify disturbance in the energy field and how healing with the wand and using PVH technique together with the affirmations and healing wand can actually do so much of give so much of benefit and for our well-being. And the thing is, the importance of sensing is the moment you know how to sense, you can ask your own questions, you can find your own answers, and that's the beauty of it, right? So we will also look, because sometimes people have little blocks, like they say, oh, they cannot do this, cannot do that. So all this has to be out of your system. But before we do any sensing, we want people to be relaxed, right? Not tensed, not fearful of sensing, because that is the one that actually cause blocks as well, right? So just relax. It's okay. Don't doubt. Whatever you results or answers you get is it. That's it, right? Don't doubt. Okay, so we're going to watch something funny first before we start. That's what actually caused my volume to go, but I think we rectified it. Just now Sanjeevan helped me to put in the video already. right, that is our famous Charlie Chaplin, right? Whenever when my students are having exams and they look tense and all that, we always will play this before, so just to help them to relax. At the same time, because sensing is about relaxing as well, you don't become so tense and all that. So the main objective of watching that was actually, it was a silent movie, right? But yet it is so funny. See, they don't talk, but they make the comedy out of it. So yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to show you guys before we start our sensing workshop. All right. So remember, sensing is the ability to feel the energy that cannot be normally seen with the eyes. Right? Everything vibrates at an energy level. Okay, and creating an aura around it. So through practice, right, we can learn to sense these energy field and understand or gain information about a person's health condition or anything that is affecting the person, right? And you can get a lot of answers from there, from the physical body, energy body, astral body, mental body, and all that. Right. So the aura is made up of many layers. So all these physical symptoms can actually be present in the energy body, the astral body, the mental body, eventually manifesting in the physical body. So that's when we can find the root cause of illness once we know how to sense and have identified how to actually do it and all that. Yeah. Okay, so today's learning objective is what is sensing. So remember, this is a basic class, okay, because we are doing it for written exam and it's basic questions. So you'll be surprised, it's very little questions and at the same time very basic questions that they will ask. Okay, so understanding the human aura, how to use the healing wand, how to hold the healing wand, right? Where's the sensing part of the ball, and then where's the healing part and all that? Detecting your energy blocks, okay? Understanding the energy cords, and also the healing process, PVH healing process and protocol. So of course, ethical healing practices. Like how do we actually do it, and there are certain rules to follow and all that. So that we'll go through as well. Yeah. Okay, so today's workshop is all about sensing. Okay, now if you look at the healing wand itself, right? So it's a tool used by PVH, right? And for healing, it's actually the cosmic geometry which constantly generates prana or energy, right? This energy radiates out from the cosmic symbol flows to recondition, rejuvenate, and heal the body, right? And the thing is, the wand looks like a cocktail stirrer and it's made of plastic, right? It has been designed in this shape so that it can be used with ease. And the material is plastic, so easier for people to carry it around, and also a bit more cheaper compared to if you were to make it in a metal or any other form, right? So that's one reason why we actually also have the wand in this way. Okay. So when you want to have more connections with your wand, you can do divine fire for your wand. My wand is wand of divine fire. My wand is the purity God desires. The connection to my wand is connection of divine fire. The connection to my wand is the purity God desires. Because you're talking about your own wand and all that, you can put it on your ajna. So no need to worry. You don't have to put it on the right side or anything. You are making connection to your own wand. So you can put it on your ajna and all that. Because a lot of people ask where to put the wand, here or there, right? So for your own, when you're doing my divine fire for your wand, you just put it on your own ajna. Now, the knowledge of sensing is very important. Why? Because you can sense many things, right? You can sense the energy field, you can sense the human aura, the animal's energy field, plants' energy field, the presence of entities, right? Whether the person has got gambling entities or smoking entities or alcohol entities, you can all burn and blaze away once you have identified the entities. But of course, the entities have to be identified one by one, individual entities. Not, you don't ask all in a series and all that. One by one, you will ask, does this person have, smoking entities? Then the one moves, then you know it has. If it doesn't move, then don't have. Then you go on to the next entity, alcohol entity or what, gambling entity or whatever entity that the person has, right? And then presence of soul. Is there any presence of soul in the energy body or astral body or mental body? You can ask the relevant questions and many more. You can use the wand to sense with and all that, get answers like, should I change a job or not? Or should I do this or that? It's up to you for your individual purpose and your own questions that you want to ask. Okay. Now, so we all have a powerful healing wand. The wand is becoming powerful and it's been programmed to do many things, right? Compared to the earlier times when we had the wand, to now the wand has been programmed at a high level. It is a matter of us connecting. And how do we get connected to the wand? Blessing nature, blessing the clouds, winds, and skies, blessing Mother Earth, blessing Mother Nature, blessing the oceans. All this will actually make our wand powerful because we are using it selflessly to help, right? So that's when the wand becomes more powerful. So people ask, oh, is my wand powerful or not? But you're the owner of the wand, so you have to make your own connections. Everyone's wand will function in its own pace, right? The more you use it, of course, the more powerful it will be. If you don't even use it and keep it in the drawers, how do you expect it to be working for or you use it once in a while, then how? Yeah. So again, the more you use it. Okay, now we're going to remove, before we even start, let's do, removal of self blocks. Okay, so this one's a very small minimal one that I put in here, but let's do the more serious removing of self blocks. Okay, let's do it as a group. Okay, we can have all of us have the one on our ajna. This sensing workshop was done in YMCA Penang when Sir was at Penang on 18th of April, right? So when this particular sensing class was done, and Sir used this particular sensing self-removal blocks and all that. Okay, so I actually have that. So you can follow the words as I say. All right, so let's have our wands and our ajna. Okay, to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. It's good to have your wands on your ajna because remember, this is sensing class. So when you are working together with this, right, it makes it easier, especially when you feel that you need to know more or you want to learn more of sensing, right? It's good to remove the blocks first, right? So have your wands on your ajna. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my higher soul, to my spiritual guides, to all the spiritual guides, to my spiritual helpers, to all the spiritual helpers, healing angels, spiritual teachers, to the great karmic board, to the 504 cosmic beings of Borobudur, to the 101 Devaraja of Borobudur, all the holy angels, all the cosmic angels, to the cosmic council. I am that I am. I'm humbly invoking for forgiveness for all my wrongdoings, committed knowingly or unknowingly in this lifetime or lifetime before this. I'm also forgiving everyone for all their wrongdoings done towards me that they may have committed in this lifetime or many lifetimes before this. I'm forgiving everyone. I'm forgiving and forgetting. I'm forgiving and forgetting. I'm forgiving and forgetting. I'm consciously accepting this manifest, manifest, manifest. God, thank you for showing me prana violet healing in this lifetime. To the Supreme God, to my higher soul, make me an instrument of love, make me an instrument of compassion, use me in any way possible to be of service to mankind, Mother Earth, and all on Mother Earth. Use me, use me, use me. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am light, glowing light, radiating light, intensified light. Wherever I go, my light must shine and bless whatever that is around me. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please remove all the wrong thoughts that I will not be able to heal anything. Remove all of the wrong thoughts that I may have inside me, that I cannot be a healer, that I do not know how to sense. It is so simple. I should be able to learn to sense and heal people, heal Mother Nature and anything that comes to me, anything that God sends to me. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. So once you start saying this, the divine will send things that you cannot resist. So you will be able to sense better. Again, blocks. Never think that you cannot do it. All right? Always believe in yourself. Sure, I know I'll send it later in the group. Okay? All right. Okay, so this is important. Of course, we have a simpler one, which I put here in this group now, right? The other one was long, so I was thinking it'll go on many pages on my slide, so that's why we used it to. I will send it in the group later, okay? Okay, now, so prana violet healing, we have two sides to the wand, right? So one side is the ball. This part of the wand is a little ball here, and this is the part that you use it for sensing. So with a tiny ball at the tip is for sensing and detecting energy. right? And then the other side of the wand, it's for healing, right? So you can heal anything that you want to heal, right? Okay. Now, both the healing sides can be used to heal, right? The other side to perform. That means the wand has two sides, right? The front and the back. It doesn't matter. Like initially, I remember when people come for workshop, they'll ask, which side should I use? It doesn't matter. Both sides are exactly the same, right? So you can use either one, either sides to heal and all that. Okay, so holding the wand when doing sensing. So the best way to hold the healing wand when doing sensing. Okay, so remember the correct way to hold the wand is the face of the wand must always be seen. Holding the wand correctly protects your palm chakra, right? That's why we hold the wand properly, right? I'm gonna turn on my video in a short while. So not clenched, not cover the whole face of the wand. All right, so let me just my table is a bit messy, yeah. Sorry. Okay. So if you look at my wand here, right? I mean, my hand. Can you see my hand? Right? So when you hold the wand, you have to hold like this, not like this. Don't hold the wand like this or like that or like this. You don't hold, you don't cover the face of the wand. The wand must always be held like this. Okay? So you have one finger on top, right? And then one finger at the bottom to give you balance. And then the other one holding the, and then you see it's protecting my palm chakra. It's protecting my palm chakra. So whatever I'm sensing, right? I'm protecting my palm chakra. So I'm not going to get my energy contaminated by doing this. Okay, so you don't hold the wand like this and sense. You cannot. Okay, and you don't hold the wand like, funny ways like this and all that. No. So always remember the correct way of holding the wand. Okay, the wand has to be held like this. Okay.
On like that.
Como segurar a varinha? Você
like
segura
that,
assim, dois
and like
dedos
that.
e o terceiro
That's
dedo
all.
na frente.
Okay? And you move
E você
this way.
move a varinha assim,
You move this way.
assim.
So you're coming here,
Então você vem aqui.
I'm standing like that, you move this way. You move this way. You cannot move this way.
Você não
Cannot
faz
move.
assim.
Either change your hand
Ou você muda de
and
mão,
move this way, or
ou você
you come
vira
here
pro outro
and
lado.
move this way. That's all. Understand? This is how you move. Okay?
Assim
Cut.
que se move. Assim.
Okay, so holding the wand is the first thing that you must know how to hold it correctly, right? It is pointless to continue the lesson or the session if you do not know how to hold the wand. Okay, so remember, I'm going to turn off my video again to show you. All right, turn on my video. Okay, so the wand has to be held properly like this. Okay, right? So you see, my thumb is on top. Oops, my thumb is on top and my two fingers. One finger is at the bottom of the wand that I'm holding, and the other one is here that is actually giving me support. Okay, so that's how I'm holding. Right? You don't do this, and don't sense all. You don't cover the face of the wand. The wand face must always be seen and must be held properly because it protects your palm chakra. So when you're sensing, it must always go this way and all that. Okay. So sensing is an art that one can learn to check the energy field. And it's very important because it's like a lifesaver. So remember, when you're sensing, also always make sure your arm and your wand are relaxed. Don't be tensed and stiff because that will influence your sensing. You need to just relax, and let the wand move. Walk along with the wand. When the wand is moving, you walk along with it because sometimes certain people's energy, it's moving, going. So you have to go along with it. Don't stand where you are and then stretching, then you fall down, right? So we don't want to do all that, right? So move along with the wand. Sense the Ajna chakra if you want to sense for a chord and all that. So in the beginning, it's always good to sense using the wall, right? I in the beginning, when I was learning, I also used the wall because I lean against the wall and I know where exactly my chakras are, right? So, and I sense what each chakra based on the wall. But if you want to make it even easier, you can actually put those color, the circle stickers, the colored stickers, right? You can put on the Ajna chakra, then the throat chakra, then the solar plexus, the navel chakra, the sex chakra, like that. You can put those along, and then you can sense from there also. No problem, right? You can, whichever that is easy for you to learn, do it. It doesn't matter. There are many ways to learn, right? There's not only one way to learn. Whichever that comes easily to you, learn, do that way. After a while, when you keep practicing, you become expert in this. And then you don't have to oh, okay, I need to put stickers again. It'll be very automatic. So practice makes perfect. Consistency makes perfect, right? You cannot say, oh, today I do, then after that 1 month later, then I try again. Then, no consistency. Every day do some sensing here and there, sense on the plant, sense on water, sense on the medicine, sense on the fruit, the vegetable. It comes after that, it comes easily and all that, right? Because human aura, to start immediately, it can be a bit more difficult and tricky. So sense on the fruits, because they are much more easier. The energy field is much more straightforward compared to human energy field, right? And also remember, when you are sensing, point to note is, don't sense when you are tired or exhausted. These are people, sometimes they will ask to sense. Then I'll like, if I'm really tired, I won't. Because the thing is, I won't get correct answers also. Right? You have to be like, in a proper state of mind, not when you're stressed and, you're doing so many things, and then you have to again sense for people, then it becomes very difficult, right? So don't sense, because answers may not be accurate, right? So sense when you are relaxed, so you get more accurate answers, right? Not when you are tired and exhausted, then you are like, sensing. It doesn't work well, right? Okay. Oops, sorry. Now, sensing for the energy field and check for life force in all living and non-living things. So, yeah, we sense for the energy body, astral body, mental body. And then we, of course, detect the negative energies in the aura, negative emotions in the aura, the energy chakras, to identify whether there's any block or, or is it depleted chakras. Sometimes the size is very small, or, or the energy field is very small and all that. Then we need to do the needful. Ask them to read the forgiveness. Is it emotions with a particular person and all that? So, and all that. You can even sense the size of the chakra. Is it overactivated or underactivated? Kind of thing. And then any energy that is causing a pain or diseased area, and then thoughts on chakras or affected body parts as well. So you can sense a lot of things. Okay. So every day you can have like a little like a sensing game and all that, then just try, and then after that you become expert and all, right? So what is sensing? So every living and non-living thing has an energy field called an aura. So through sensing, we can detect all these physical imbalances, issues with the health, issues with the lack of vitamins or deficiency in vitamins and all that, minerals and all that can be detected. Emotional disturbance. So is the person emotionally upset? Is it with the family? Is it with the work? Is it with themselves? Sometimes some people can be having not happy with their own self, like the way they look, the way they are, so they're not happy. So it could be a self-block themselves, or emotional disturbance on themselves, right? Mental stress, is it like, something that is affecting from the external environment and all that? Spiritual block sometimes can be white magic, sometimes from spiritual organizations that they have left, or or something that is disturbing them. Can be anything. All right, so aura sensing. So very important, when you're doing aura sensing, you need to place the wand on the patient, just below the little bit of the arm there. Okay, this is the shoulder part, right? Then in midway of the arm. So that's very important, because that's when you can actually find out, like, the energy of the field, right? So after repeating the phrase, I'm sensing the energy body of so and so, like the person, right? Or let's say, like, I'm sensing the energy body of person A. All right. So the wand will start moving to a certain distance. So always remember, stand before the patient, like whomever you are sensing, ask the name of the person. So it's easier. So because remember, where does the answer come from? The answer comes from the soul of the person that you are sensing, right? So the soul of the person is the one that's giving you all the answer. So mentally, you will actually divide the body into half and all that. So remember, when you sense, the wand will come to a point of the energy field and then will stop. Okay, if the wand keep moving, then you will ask, is this a cord or is this a block? And all that, right? You will ask accordingly, one by one question. Don't ask so many questions at the same time. The wand is not going to be talking to you. The wand will only answer when as you ask the right questions and you pause to get the answer as well, right? So remember, your body is divided into half, right side and left side. Okay, and it's also divided into a quarter of that as well, the top portion and the bottom portion. It's very important that you need to do this because if you're sensing the energy field, both sides, the right and the left, must be the same energy field. It cannot be the right side is going and the left side is short. It has to be the same length when you are sensing. Yeah, so when you're sensing, both sides must be equal. If the other side is going too much, then you can ask, is there an energy block? Right? Sometimes it could be a pain area that a person is having. So that's why the energy is moving too much and all that. So once you have identified, then you can start healing. The same thing on top, what you have identified, the energy level should also be the same at the bottom. Right? The bottom also should be the same. The left side and the right side should be the same and all that. Okay? So
Chitra,
sensing.
one question,
Yes.
Chitra. If
Yes.
suppose the energy body is a bit shorter, how? The one
Ah,
side only.
yeah. So sometimes that happens, right? So
Mm.
sometimes if it's then you go to the Ajna chakra to sense whether this
Mm.
person has a cord or is there any, because sometimes the person could actually have emotions. So you need to check. So you go systematically, first sense the energy field. After they go to the astral body and check the emotional body field and all that. And then see. So if there is emotions and all that, then the energy could be very short. Sometimes the solar plexus is very short, right?
Mm.
So solar plexus is very short. So then you can see what is the thing that is causing this energy. Is it something that the person has emotions with someone, or the person has emotions with themselves? Then get them to read the forgiveness page, the right full page and all that, to make sure the energy all becomes even before you can actually heal and all that. Yeah, Oma,
Thank you, Chitra.
thank you. All
Hi,
right, so
Chitra. I have just one question.
sure.
You said sense the Ajna chakra. So,
Mhm.
if any cords in the body will show, you will be able to sense from the Ajna.
Yes, because then will be a better place to sense on the ajna than the solar plexus. The reason being because solar plexus is very close to the stomach,
Yeah.
right? So someone who could have actually eaten a heavy meal, the stomach may also be going. So then people get confused. Hey, is the stomach going or is it a cord in the solar plexus? Right? So because of that, Sir said that check sense on the ajna chakra, easier to find to identify for cords at the ajna
And
chakra.
and if it is going, then you ask which part of the body is the cord.
Now, once you sense in the Ajna chakra, and if it's more than 2 feet, right, then that means if there's a cord, you can ask, is this a cord? Right? And if it's going, then you know it is a cord. Right? But if when you sense at the Ajna chakra and you ask, is there a cord, and it doesn't move, then you ask, is there an energy block? Then if it's moving, then you know there's an energy block. Then you heal your Ajna chakra, the front and the back Ajna chakra.
Thank you. No, my question also, sorry, another one.
Uh-huh.
If it is going, if it is a cord, then do we need to check every chakra to see which chakra the
No
cord is? No need.
No need. Once you have identified there's a cord, then ask systematic question, which we will be looking at in a short while. Okay,
Okay.
you'll be asking the right questions, and then to ask, is this cord is it from the family member? Is it from a workplace? Then identify, is it from a male or a female? You know what I mean? So systematic question will give you systematic answers.
Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so when you are sensing for aura sensing, remember all the 4 sides have to be equal, right? So then the aura is actually evenly, the energy field is evenly distributed and all that. Okay, so 4 simple steps of prana healing. Remember, always after you have done the aura sensing, you can do aura cleansing. Now, so for those people who find it like, hey, I'm not sure or whatever, right? Don't worry if you're new and all, go straight to do aura cleansing. You don't even need to go and sense for the aura already, right? Because if you're not sure, just do aura cleansing. The moment you do aura cleansing, everything should be in the right frame. And if it's not, then you will identify again. Then you can sense and identify to see whether is there a cord and all that. So you can go straight to do aura cleansing and Ida Pingala if you do not want to do aura sensing in the beginning. That's also a possibility there. Okay. And then of course after that, then you find and the chords and then neutralize it accordingly. And the only way to neutralize the chord is only by reading forgiveness. Get the person to read the right identify the chord. Remember, when you're identifying, be sensitive, right? Be sensitive, because sometimes it could be their own family member, and then you do not want to create a dispute or something within their family, right? So you just ask them to think of the person. So when they say, okay, they say they are thinking, then if it's from that person, then just say, okay, read for the person for this. Just make it simple, Don't say, oh, it's from that person, and don't change your tone and everything and aggravate. And then, after that person go and tells their family member, oh, you are sending me chords, and then unnecessary issue, yeah? Remember, we want to help the person so that the person can get healed. We are not here to create a fight or dispute or anything and all that. That's not our intention at all. We want that person to get healed. That's the main idea, and that's the main intention. Yeah, so say it nicely. Don't add too much of expression and tone into the, when you identify the chord. All right, so just say, keep it simple and nice. All right, so then after that, you heal and condition the chakra and then heal the pain area and all that. All right. Okay, so that's when after that, the purpose of the aura cleansing is it removes all the unwanted energies. You don't want all these unwanted stuff there. So you're doing aura cleansing. And when this is removed, right, the toxin or unwanted energies which are attached to the aura, they're all being removed already, then it makes healing better. Because the healing one will remove only the negative energy. Remember that. And will keep all the positive energy in the aura. So no need to worry. So, and once the aura is clean, so of course, the natural energy will flow smoothly and rectify any problem in the physical body. So the body will begin to heal and rejuvenate itself. So the most important is to clean the aura. So you stand before the patient and then take 3 steps backwards and then away from the patient and all that. Yeah, so we will see. Okay, so remember, when you're doing aura cleansing, don't cross your arms. Okay, or tell the patient, please don't cross your arms, don't cross your legs and all that. Standing upright and standing straight, it's good, right? Because you want the energy to flow, right? Not being blocked here and then and all, yeah? Even when you're sitting for blessing, always don't cross your leg when you're sitting for blessing, because the prana is flowing through. The energy is flowing through. You don't want to block here and there for no reason when you want the energy to flow through. Okay, correct way to stand straight facing the person, right? So of course, if you are going to do aura cleansing for the person, go in front of the person, take 3 steps away from the person, and you are here and the person is there. Okay, so very important. These are basic of doing aura cleansing. Okay, don't leave gaps when doing aura cleansing. Make sure you clean the aura thoroughly. Okay, aura cleansing is like painting a wall. It's the easiest to do. But again, people do, when we see in workshops, sometimes they do it wrongly. They only clean the person's physical body. And the thing is, you're not supposed to this is the physical body, but the aura is big, You have an energy body, an astral body, and a mental body. So your arm should be stretched. And without leaving gaps, you should be cleaning, not just clean the physical body. Yeah. And there are some people that we have seen also, they when it comes to the waist level, they will bend down and clean the leg also. Don't need to do all that. After that, you got knee pain, then we have to heal your knee pain also. Right? Don't need to bend, nothing. Just very simple. Learn the technique properly. There's so many videos there, and then you will be fine. I've already inserted one video there. In a short while, you will be seeing that. So remember, stretch your hand and do the aura cleansing. So this is your white wall previously, and you want to cover it with yellow color paint, and then don't leave gaps. Okay, so that's how you do aura cleansing. Don't leave gaps, because you want the aura to be clean thoroughly, right? So that the energy can flow, and then the body will start to heal and rejuvenate. So aura cleansing, right? Previously, we used to do the back, the front, the sides and all that, right side, left side and all that. Now, one is more powerful, programmed by Sir and all that to make our life simpler, right? So now you only clean the front. But of course, you can clean multiple times. That's no issue. If a person is very emotional and all that, so if you feel that one time aura cleansing is not enough, you can do again, no worries. So from top to bottom, then bottom to top, and top to bottom. Sometimes I do that also for my kids and all that. So depending, if they seem to be stressed, or especially my boy, so then I will do more times for him and all that. Okay. So sensing of the human energy field and healing. Okay. Now there's a video here.
You do one half, right side, left side, and you do it here, upper right, upper left, lower left. Sometimes when I'm coming, you were saying one side was heavy, right? You were saying one side is very heavy, or feel like no energy flow. I'll show you how to repair that. Come. Madam, can you see that video? Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one I'm going to post in the YouTube.
Oh.
This one I'm not going to post. I talk about it. I go cut. Stand here. Okay. So she's got your name here, madam. Okay. Stand in the center. So always stand at the back. You come here, touch her, and the body flow. I'm sensing any location is here.
Oh.
It's here. It's here. So I'll go the other side. I can change my hand, or I come here. This side is going too much. Too much. So it's not balanced. This is the upper right, lower right, upper left, lower left. Some of the engine not flowing very well. Okay? Coming here, see, it's going. Here, it's going. This side is stopping. Stopping. Okay? Any cause? No cause. Okay, so that's the Ida Pingala, the flow of energy on the right and left side of the body. So what I do now, I'm saying Logesh Ajna Chakra, Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, Ajna Chakra, Sushumna. You must say this word. You say Logesh Ajna Chakra, stopping here, Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, Ajna Chakra, and then Sushumna. Very easy. 10 seconds. So now,
Heavier than the other one.
so now, this side now, it's normalized. This side is normalized. Okay? When I come this side, it's normalized. It's normalized. So now, and it's flowing very well on both sides. So we have it's like a car with 4 tires, madam. What you need the car to be steady? What do you need? Air in the 4 wheels, madam. 30 psi, 30 psi, 30 psi. I want to put 10 psi, 30 we have energy flow on both sides. See how easy we can make this up? Because the power of the tool of balancing the Ida Pingala nadis. Look this side, madam. Look this side. Okay, so this is the spine. This is spine. This is the Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, and the Sushumna. Sushumna is the central Nadi. Who found this? The one that goes like that. The medical symbol. The Greeks, Hippocrates, the father of modern medicine. These are all, they follow this name. You say Logesh Ajna Chakra, and you say Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, Ajna Chakra, and then Sushumna. That's all. But the pearl one, you can say healing one. Do Ida Pingala on Logesh, all the 4 chakra, 4 energy body. When you come here, Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, Ajna Chakra, and Sushumna. Okay, this is for the pearl color one. I don't want to do one by one. Now, coming here, fine. How do you feel now?
Good.
She can just now sit to me. I see one side is not flowing very well. So, very simple. You can do for yourself. You can do for anybody. How long it take? 10 seconds? So I do for myself. I'm standing here. I took one step back. I'm still there. I say my Ajna Chakra, Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, Ajna Chakra. That's all. Finish that.
Okay, so we saw that right now. Let's try also. Okay, I've got this bottle here. I don't know whether you can see my bottle. Let's bring it closer. No.
Madam?
Let me see.
Madam?
I have my wands, three wands attached together. Can we do aura cleansing with the three wands?
Um, you see, the thing is, right, the wand must be light, right, for you to sense, right? So when you have three wands, right, it becomes a bit heavy. So I mean, I would personally suggest that you use single wand to sense so that it is lighter and it's easier to have the feel of it. If you have too many, right, it's heavy and then you're not sure whether your wand is heavy or the energy body that you're stopping is, that kind of thing. So personally I use single wand to sense. Makes it easier.
How about aura cleansing, madam?
Aura cleansing, of course, you can use all the three wands, no problem at all.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Okay, let me see whether my box can be seen. Yikes. Okay. No. Hmm. Can you see my bottle? Yeah, now you can see. Okay, that means I must move it closer a bit. Hmm. All right. Can you see my bottle?
Yes, Chitra.
Can, right? Okay, now, so imagine this bottle here. Okay, this bottle here, I've divided into like quarter, like the half and the quarter. So my right side and my left side are the top portion, and my right side at the bottom and the left side at the bottom. Now, so when I want to sense, right? Like imagine this is somebody, a person like that. So I need to connect to this side of the energy body. So I will ask in my mind silently, right? And I will say, I'm sensing the energy body of so and so. Like, okay, say for an example, I'm sensing the energy body of my, let me just stand up. Okay, you can see my bottle still, right? See? Better you can see it better? No. Okay. I'm just worried my bottle will drop. No. Okay, now, so if you look at this, there's like, a half of it and a quarter of it, right? So this is my right side and my left side. So when I'm going to sense, I'm going to make connection, right? So in my mind, silently, I will say, I'm sensing the energy body of, I will say my daughter. Okay, I'm sensing the energy body of my daughter. So I only say one time because last time you used to say three times and you tap and then you move. Now you just say one time, the one will make connections. But if you feel like you want to say three times, it's no harm, lah. Okay, but you can do that as well. But
Chitra.
now one again is more powerful, right? So saying once is good enough. Okay, so I'm sensing the energy body of my daughter. Okay, I'm sensing my energy body of my daughter. Okay, it comes to a stop. And how do I know that this thing comes to a stop? It's because I can feel something heavy, right? My wand will feel heavy and then will stop moving. Okay, and that's when I know that my daughter's energy body, it stops to this energy field, right? And the place the wand will stop moves
Sorry,
where the
Chitra.
energy body is. Now, from the point where the energy body stops, right? Then wherever it stops, for example, let me see. Okay, I'm sensing my daughter's energy body, right? So it stops here, right? From that stop where I have found the energy body, I will sense the astral body from that particular stop. Then I will sense the astral body. Then it comes to a stop also. Okay, from that point of the astral body, I will sense the mental body also. And this is the complete aura of the person. We sense and check and ask if there's any past life souls or past life blocks from the mental body itself. Right? So you can ask questions from there itself. So this is just a bottle, but this bottle I am using it to sense the energy field. So I can see whom I'm thinking of, and I can actually use this to sense the person energy field. Right? Is it okay? Do you all understand? Is it fine? So remember, wherever you stop your energy field, that's when you'll ask the astral body from there. From where you have stopped from the energy field, ask the astral body and then move accordingly. From the astral body, wherever it stops, you'll ask for the mental body and wherever that it stops. So remember, these are all like, basic questions that you will ask in order for you to be able to um, get the answers and all.
Chitra, 1 minute. We know that when we sense our energy body, it
Uh-huh.
should be about 6 inches, right? That's a normal size.
It depends, right? 6 inches is very short, you know.
Oh, then how many? How's the length?
2 feet. Should be 2 feet.
Oh, 2 feet. Oh, sorry, I got mistaken. Okay, okay,
2 feet.
okay.
It
2 feet.
shouldn't be because
2 feet.
if it's more than 2 feet, then you know that hey, something is moving. Then you know
Oh,
it may be a cord, right?
okay.
So, but the energy field, each of the body, right? The energy body should be 2 feet, the astral body about 2 feet, and then the mental body about 2 feet. So all together, it's about 6 feet together.
Okay. Thank you. Now I
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. No problem. Ask questions so that we all can learn also. Yeah. Yeah. So, yes. So it has to be 2 feet. Anything more than 2 feet, then you will ask, is there a cord or is there an energy block and all that? Yeah. So whenever you are sensing, right? So I'm sensing the energy field of so and so. So at 2 feet, it stops. Where it stops is where the astral body you will be sensing. From there, another 2 feet, it will stop. And from there, you sense the mental body. Another 2 feet, it will stop. Now, if the energy body keeps going more than 2 feet, do not check for the astral body already. Because you know why? You need to heal the energy body first. If the energy body stops, then you are sense for the astral body. Because you already know the energy body is going, then what is the point of sensing the astral body? Right? So rectify the problem in the energy body first. Then once it's rectified, then you sense for the astral body. Is that clear? Is it okay? You understand?
Yes, Chitra. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah. If the person is diligently does aura cleansing and Ida Pingla twice a day, and so the energy body and astral body should be fine, even if there's a cord, right? Because they're doing it daily, twice a day, and every day, right? So that's important and all that. Right, so of course you can also sense the solar plexus chakra if it's also going, but again Ajna chakra will be much more easier, right? Because it's easier to identify for a cord there. Is this like energy block or no movement means good, right? But if this a cord, if it keeps going, then more than 2 feet, you know it's a cord, right? Don't keep going back to sense again and again. Hey, is it a cord? Is it a cord? Like that. Don't doubt your answer. The moment you have done the needful, you sensed and you got your answer. Okay, that's it. Don't ask, am I correct? Is it right? Then the sensing will become distorted. Okay, don't self doubt. If you have done sensing for that day and you think that's the answer you get, that's it. End of the story. Right? Don't go back and keep on asking and then you get confused. Then the one is not going to give you the correct answers anymore already because you are doubting yourself and the one. Right? Remember, you are not sensing. You are just a tool. You are just an instrument. The one is the one that is sensing. So you are connecting to that person's soul, which will give you the answers. So remember, we are just the instrument, right? The one is the one that is doing the sensing part and all that. So we are connecting. So let's not have ego like, hey, I am doing the sensing. No, the one is doing the sensing. We are only getting the answers from the person that we are sensing from, the soul of the person. That's all. Right? I hope that helps. Yeah.
Chitra,
So as long
sorry,
as
Chitra.
yes, Palani.
Sorry. Chitra, sometimes I do some sensing for people, yeah. Um,
Uh-huh.
Sometimes the energy body is okay, and then the emotional body gets small, and the mental body is okay. All
Mm,
right. Usually it plays with the mental and the emotional body.
correct.
So from there we can also detect, right, whether the person is being emotional. So
Yes.
ask them to get to read, and then after once they read and whatever forgiveness or whatever they've done, then when I recheck, then it all gets better. So
Yes.
sometimes this
Identify
happens.
the
Yes,
emotions they have with, who they
yes,
have
yes.
emotions with.
Yeah, that works. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Palani, for asking. Yes, that's right. So Palani had a good question, right? So you see, when she said that when the energy body is perfectly fine, but when she sensed the astral body, and that's when like, hey, the astral body is so short. So now we want to ask, okay, why is the astral body short? The astral body should also be 2 feet as the same size as your energy body. If it's anything like 6 inches or shorter or even too long, that means too much of emotions is going, then it's going to your neighbor's house and all that. That also got some problem, right? So again, so then we will ask, okay, is this emotion with the person themselves? Or is this emotion to do with the work or family member or any particular person? Ask individually. Okay, and once identified, ask the person to read accordingly, and then you can after that see that the energy body will be, after that you go and sense the astral body. The astral body will be fine, will be also 2 feet and all that, right? So remember, the soul of the person gives all the answers. It is the mind that is blocking. So you can ask, is the body healing or not, right? And then the body, and then if the one is moving, yeah, the body is healing. Sometimes the person blocks their own healing, like, auto suggestion, doctor said this, therapy said that, this person said this person said that, then the body doesn't want to heal. So who blocks the healing? The person themselves, right? So identify all these. So that's why sensing is so important, because once you know how to do it, it's easy to get all the answers that you want. Yeah. So and again, and it's good place to sense is usually the Ajna chakra, right? So when sensing, ask the right questions. Very important. Is it coming from a family? If it doesn't move, the wand stops, that means it's not. Is it coming from outsider? If it's moving, then you know it is a cord from an outsider, right? So if it's yes, a cord, it will keep going more than 2 feet and more. All right. So that's how we will know. All right. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay, now sensing human energy field and healing. So learning to detect, right? The energy imbalances is very important, because why? Because our this is our physical body. So our energy body, our astral body, and our mental body, every one of it must be the same size, like 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet, that kind of thing. So the whole entire aura will be like about 6 feet and all that. Anything more, anything less, then we can have to identify. Is it a cord? What is it happening? And all that kind of things. Okay. Now, by sensing of the energy field, one can evaluate the condition of one's health, rectify any health issues, and all that, right? And then, again, astral body, if they have emotions towards themselves, or they have always been saying that they want to die and all that, and now they want to live, again, answers comes from their soul as well. Yeah. So things like this. So sensing is a technique that can be mastered by anyone, and can assist in the healing to evaluate the root cause of the diseases as well. So that's the beauty of sensing. So again, understanding all this will be fine. We did that already. This technique can be mastered by anyone. We did that too. Okay. Another video. This one.
I'm saying now, I'm sensing the energy body of
This will be a recap for what we did just now.
So we will do all sensing. Okay, so I'm sensing now, going. Okay, turn around, madam. Go back, please. Look at me. I'm going to get it. Please back. 1, 2, 3. The aura cleansing on. Okay. Once I've done that, turn around, madam. Sensing now. Fine. Do ida pingala. Karena premas aja chakra, pingala nadi, ida nadi, aja chakra, shushuma. That's all. Okay, look in front. So now checking now. Pause. Yes. Pause. Yes. White magic. Yes. Dark energy. Yes. Past life. No. This lifetime. Yes. Okay, so we make the affirmation. Remember, affirmation is all there. That's one again.
All right, you saw, right? So when you sense from the Ajna chakra, when sir asked, is it from past life? Then it didn't move. So it stopped, right? But when is it a dark energy? Then it went on, right? So then you know it is, when it keeps moving, then you know there's a cord and all that. Okay, so, right. Why is sensing important? Now, finding the root cause. Yeah, sure, Uma, I will send the video, okay? I will send it in the healing blessing group later on. Okay, now finding the root cause. So sensing help us to identify the blocked chakras and all that, right? And also like to, energy deficiencies, like, vitamin deficiency, whatever. It also helps to locate the emotional trauma, like someone who's got very emotional issues from childhood and all that. And also discovers the negative thought patterns in the mental body too. Okay, and understand the spiritual influences as well, like whether it's the white magic affecting the crown or ajna or anything. Okay, now you can also sense um for the prana of the food, like sense the negative energy and positive energy. Is this food good for me? Is this fruit good for me? Sense the toxic energy and all that. So a lot of things that you can do with the food, and it's much more easier to do with the food. And even like junk food, right? You can even do a spleen arm test. Is this food good for me? Put it on the spleen, and then you can ask the person to put their hand out, and then you can. So if you've got children who like to eat junk food, right? It's good to do this spleen arm test as well. So then the burger or whatever, they put it near the spleen, and then the arm drops, then they'll be like, oh, how come? Then after you can clean the food for them, and then see. Of course, cleaning and then eating all the time is not good, right? Because the kidney still has to manage it. But at least, the food is clean, of the toxic energy and all that. So it is, you can do that. So this will deter the children maybe from eating the junk food and all that, saying that, hey, this is not good for me, right? Okay, sense the energy field of plants, sense emotions, sense thought forms and all that. It's possible, right? You can sense the energy field because the plant's aura, it's so much easier. It's more direct, right? You can ask is the plant healing? Is the plant happy? A lot of things you can ask for the plant. And the plant is more easier to give you better answers than a human aura. Okay, you can also sense for presence of entities. We spoke about it earlier, right? Whether you got smoking entities or gambling entities or anything, you can ask them. Each individually, you ask one by one. Don't ask all of them at one go, right? So each one you sense, and then you get the answers. If it doesn't move, that particular entity is not there. If it keeps moving, then that particular entity is there. Okay, sense for the vitamins, lack of vitamins. Are they in deficient of a particular vitamin, C or A or B or whatever? Know the vitamins, and then you can sense accordingly. Okay, of course, you can sense for dark energy, white magic, all that. All right. Okay, learning to sense. So start small, practice sequence. Fruits and vegetables are the easiest. So before you start cooking, like, children have gone to school, everybody is not around, you're going to cook soon, take a vegetable, take a cabbage or fruit or whatever, and then ask the needful question. So you can ask, sense the life prana of the fruit or the vegetable, is it acidic? Is this fruit good for me or vegetable good for me? Not every vegetable and fruit is good for the person. What may be good for one child or person may not be good for the other, depending on the individual body system and all that. Yeah. So doesn't mean that apples are good means it's good for everybody. For some people, it's too acidic, right? And for some people, it's okay. So again, you can ask. Like for my daughter, apple can be quite acidic for her, but for my boy, it's perfectly fine. Or for me, it's perfectly fine, that kind of thing. So, again, you can ask certain questions and all that, right? So again, plants, water and objects and all that, you can do sensing and all that. Sense the water energy, I'm sensing the energy of this water, right? Again, you can do spleen arm tests also. But again, you can sense because you want to practice sensing. Water is easier to sense. Take a glass of water and sense. I'm sensing the energy of this water. And then make a connection to the water, right? Tap the glass and then start moving. And then after that, then it should, then you keep on going. Then not very good. So you say, is there negative energy or toxic energy or whatever, then after that, if it keeps moving, then clean the water. Healing wand become as powerful as required to clean clean this water with of the toxic energy, side effect energy, or whatever negative energy and all that, because people's thought form can be negative. So clean off all that, and then after that, sense. Then after that, or if not, energize the water as well, and then you sense. Then the water will have big aura, and when you drink it, it will be good for your body as well. At the same time, sir has made it so simple. PVH has made it so simple. We have a water bottle. Read the words on the water bottle, and then drink the water, or on the glass mug we have and all that. So yeah, you can also read the words and drink it and all. Yeah. So of course you can sense the energy body of animal aura and all that. I remember one auntie, so and she was saying that, Anjali is not feeling very well, and then and then we were like, okay, what happened to Anjali? Anjali is having diarrhea, okay, and vomiting. All right, so we were like, oh my God, what happened to Anjali? So we were assuming, because this auntie's she's talking about her granddaughter, yeah, but turned out it was Anjali was the cat, right? So it was like, okay, so yeah. So sometimes it's good to be, specific, like, who are you? Who do you want us to sense for sometimes? Yeah. We were like checking and then, sometimes the energy feel of animal and human quite different a bit, here and there. Yeah, so yeah, then Anjali ate something wrong. So Anjali was having diarrhea and vomiting. But when she said Anjali, we all was thinking it's a human, no? So yeah, but it turned out to be a cat. Okay, the auntie might be here in this group, maybe. Okay, so human beings, right? So human being has an aura, and then you have, of course, you can also sense all the different energy fields of the person as well. Okay, we're gonna do tomato. Do you all have a tomato? I got my tomato here. Okay, we're gonna follow Sir's video, and together with that, we will also sense our tomato. All right.
The sun's ray coming inside. As we speak now, that's the prana. So now the frequency is a kind of a vibration. So now we got red color and we got violet color. Now you got another color that's not visible to the eyes because it's ultraviolet and it goes on. Something like that here, you got infrared and it goes down. So this is our thing. But sometimes camera can pick up the infrared. Ultraviolet, some cameras can also pick up the ultraviolet. Okay? So what we want to do now, we're going to come here now and stop here. We're going to ask, what spectrum of the sun is this fruit holding? I'm going to start from the bottom. I'm going to ask red color, but now it's going to move by itself. Red color. Okay? I'm coming here now. I'm going to say orange color. Yes. I'm going to say yellow. No, it's not moving. So this fruit is having a lot of red prana and a lot of orange prana. Yellow, no. Green, no. Purple, no. Violet, no. Indigo, no. What else? Blue, green, no. So this is only getting the color of the green, on the red and the orangey. So that's why this could be of this color. This could be of this color. Okay, now I've got other question. Okay, is it good for my body? Yes, it's good for my body. Can you even do a spleen arm test to confirm? Very good. Can you even confirm the spleen arm test? Is it good for my body? Yes. Can you even ask what minerals and vitamin it has? One by one. You can go to vitamin A, B. No, I don't see any vitamin B. I can see vitamin C. Yes. Vitamin D. Yes. Vitamin E. No. So you're not going to get any one of these vitamins. So you can choose the kind of food to eat in order to get the right vitamins. Now, if you cook it, all the spectrum will go away. They are dead. Now, this is alive. They're vibrating. Each of the cells is vibrating more on the red spectrum and the orange spectrum. So that's why you got the spectrum of energy around it. Okay? So now this one. Okay, now I'm putting it back now here. I can even ask, is it good for my cancer treatment? No, it's just a fruit. Cancer treatment, I don't see the answer. No. Okay? Good for my body? Yes. But any disease, can it cure any disease? No. Maybe the water vitamins will go down there. And people say, eat tomato will be good for this, good for that. Huh? I'm asking, is it good for any disease of my body? No. It will not cure any disease. So I can ask this question, okay? But whatever vitamins D and C and A will help the eyes, will help all of these things according to what it gives, okay? So
all right. So, this particular one, right? It's important for practical exam, yeah? So it's good to know how to do aura cleansing, how to do your Ida Pingala, and then how to sense for a particular fruit or any vegetable. You can bring in your own anyway. So you can practice and then you can bring along with you. And, so you can sense accordingly what you want to sense and all that. Yeah. Okay. Let's me off on my video. Let's see if you can see my fruit. You can see my fruit now, I guess. Can you see my fruit? Good. Okay, so you see my tomato here. All right, so in my tomato here, right? So like just now what Sir said, finding the energy feel of this, right? So sensing the aura of this fruit. Like how do we sense the prana of a fruit? So sense the life prana of the fruit using the sensing part of the ball. So this is the ball part, okay, where I am going to use to sense the fruit. Okay, so with this is the healing part. Okay, and this is my sensing part. So the ball part. So I make a connection with this fruit, right? And I'm sensing the healing prana of this fruit, which is my tomato, yeah? So I'm sensing. Okay, it's going. Good. It stops here. Yeah. I'm sensing the acidic prana, for an example. I'm sensing the acidic prana of this fruit. Okay, it stops here as well. Now, is this fruit good for me? So is this tomato good for me? Yeah, it is good for me. Is it good for my skin? Let's ask. Is it good for my skin? Yeah. Does it make me what else can you ask? Is it good for my collagen production? Nah, it doesn't, yeah. But is it good for my skin? Yes, it does. It moves. Okay. What else? This good fruit is good for me. I'm sensing the color of this fruit. Yep. You know, just now when sir already did, there was red color. Is there red color prana? Yeah, it's going. Is there green color prana? Is there green color prana? No, don't have. Is there yellow color prana? Yeah, it's going. Is there purple color prana? No. So there's no movement, right? So when it's going, it's just moving. So that means the answer is there, right? So that's how you do one by one. You ask questions to do your sensing and all that. So systematically, slow and steady, you will get it, okay? You can use it for apple. You can use it for any particular fruit and vegetable and all that. So start small, right? Then after that, you become expert. Then go sense your family members and all that. Then go on. Like 1 inch. Yeah. So if your wand is moving, what question did you ask? So it depends on the question you have asked. What did you ask? So according to the question, the wand will move the fruit accordingly.
I have a
So
question.
asking the right
Chitra.
question is very important. Yes.
Do we have all different auras also for fruits?
Yeah, of course. You know, depending on the fruit, some prana doesn't mean the fruit is a particular color only will have that prana. Sometimes it has other colors in that prana. You can ask for the, you know, like a cabbage. So maybe you can sense a cabbage and then see what color prana do they have and all that. Yeah. So doesn't mean only will have white color prana. Maybe you've got other colors prana, even though a cabbage is white. You know what I mean? So you can ask individual question
Like
one by one. Pardon?
emotional aura, all those
The
things, or
fruit?
only the energy? Yeah, only the energy field.
Fruit is very simple. I mean, basically, fruit and you know, vegetables are very simple because they only will show you that they don't have any emotions. Humans are the ones who have a lot of emotions with, right? But the vegetables and fruits will not have that kind of emotional and all that. They're not going to sit down there and cry, oh, you're not eating me, I'm going to cry, you know, and all that, right? So they won't, right? So they don't have all those emotions. It is the human aura that has, we have the energy body feel and all that. Somebody also asked, right? Whether, you know, do you sense from the physical body? No, you always sense from the energy body. This is our physical body, right? So before the disease come manifest into the physical body, we always sense for everything in the energy body. That's where we get all the answers from. Yeah. So remember our exam question, where do you sense from? Not physical body. Okay. Right. You have to sense from the energy body. You get your answers from the energy body. Right. But good question, Peter, for asking because the fruit and vegetables are simpler. Sometimes a plant may not be growing well. Say, for an example, someone went for a holiday. Oh, I have a colleague who, we had school holidays, right? So I remember one of my colleagues in my previous school, she went on a holiday and then 1 month didn't water the plants. Yeah. So the plant looked a bit withered and all that. Then she was so sad and all. Then I said, hey, we can do something about it. Talk, say, put nice songs, happy songs. And then, you know, and then say, hey, plant, I love you. Then put water now. And then it listens and it was growing better. It had more new petals and you know, buds and all that. And she was like so surprised. You see, they have feelings too, just like human, right? Just like us. If someone says, I love you, hey, I love you the way you cook the food, or the food is so delicious, you feel so happy, you want to cook more, right? They say, the food is disgusting, man. This and then you feel like, you know, your spirits are dampened and all that. So the same thing, the plant also has that kind of feelings. But for fruit and vegetable, it's already like, you know, plucked out from the tree and all that. And it has its own life prana, but it doesn't have the emotional prana in them and all that. Yeah, I hope that answers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chitra,
Yes, Uma.
I used to talk to my plants.
Yeah, talk to your plants. Hey, it really works, you know. You know,
Yes.
and even our PVH previous years calendars and all that, right? Take the prana one or the sunlight and or water, and I will put it near my plant. and then you can see it flourishing. I had one I was eating papaya and I had so much of seeds. I just planted it and I was just a study room until the plant was growing up to the ceiling. My husband said, you better bring it down and plant it somewhere because it's growing too long and too big and all that. So I gave it to one of the downstairs auntie who will always do the planting in the community planting, and then she actually took my plant and put it there and all that. So now it's grown into a tree and all that. Yeah. So you can do that and all. So of course, when we are doing the Zoom, the time we were doing Zoom and we play the soul elevation song, we play the spiritual, energy song and hygiene song and all that. Of course, the plant is also feeling very good and vibrant, I guess. So, and of course, my PVH posters are all there. The previous calendars where I put near my plant. So yeah, the positive energy, the vibes that actually made the plant grow. Yeah. So when you are sensing, always feel your palm chakra. So very important, our palm chakra. Some people find it like, hey, I cannot, heal your palm chakras first. If you want to do sensing, heal your left and right hand palm chakra. Okay, heal it first, right? Then once you have healed and conditioned your palm chakra, and then after that, maybe you can even clap, or rub. Okay, then after that, now you feel, okay, a bit more lighter. Then you feel a little bit warm, a tingling feeling. You can, have two hands together and then doing your own. And then see, you can feel a little magnetic feel and all that. Then after that, take the wand and then do your sensing, right? Whenever comes to a heavy stop, that is that energy field. You cannot, even if you want to move, you cannot move because it's a strong stop for you there. It's like, hey, unable to move further. So then that is the part of the aura that you have actually covered, the energy field of that fruit or vegetable or the person or whatever. Okay, so yeah. Now, what's to be used for sensing? So very important magic words. So hold the wand and touch the area of the shoulder and recite the word. I'm sensing the energy body of my daughter, for an example. Yeah, so it will at least stop to that particular range and all that, 2 feet. Right? Smaller, then maybe the person has got very small energy field. Okay, they may be emotionally upset and all these, then get them to read. See why the energy feels so ask them to read the forgiveness and all that. So you say one time. Now you just say one time. I put it 3 times because previously we used to say 3 times, but now because the wand is made more stronger and powerful, you just say once is good enough. Right? But of course, there's no harm in saying 3 times. Okay, there's no hard fast rule. Whichever that you feel comfortable with. Okay, so
Chitra.
you can sense for the energy body already, right? You can sense for the astral body, mental body, all the chakras in the body, right? You can sense for your solar plexus chakra, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your navel chakra, your sex chakra, and all that you can sense. Yeah, your Ajna chakra, crown chakra, and all that. You can sense it. Any part of the body, organs also. You can sense for the kidneys, the energy of the kidneys. You want to know how's the energy of the kidney in the energy body. Okay, that can also sense for the organs as well, right? And any part of the body that you are wanting to sense and all, your physical stomach or the energy body of the stomach and all. So when you come to the advanced sensing, and this time you will ask required questions and the wand will move by itself. Remember, when you ask questions, the wand has to move, not you are moving it. And don't stare at the wand when you're doing sensing. Hey, move. Because sometimes your mind is telling it to move. Not the wand is moving by itself. Don't stare at look away and, then ask the question but look away. And then the wand will start moving. Because the more you stare at it, the more it will be like your mind moving it rather than you're actually moving it. Right? Remember, the answers must come from the soul, from the source and all that. So questions can be such to find like outlook, condition of the body, organ, what's required by the body, presence of any soul or any entities and all that. Yeah. So remember, answers will come from the soul of the person, no one else. Okay, it won't come from your soul, it will come from the person's soul that you are sensing for. Right? Answers will come from there. Now, the wand will move by itself and you need to allow the wand to move. Right? You need to allow the wand to move. Sometimes a little jerk is okay. But you don't keep moving it because remember, you ask the question, the wand has to give you the answers and all that. Okay, so advanced sensing again, don't worry, this all won't come up for exams. But of course, you must know the energy body, astral body, mental body. Those are basic. Right? But there are some things that you can do at the advanced level. Okay, so sometimes you can ask the organ areas where you want to sense and all that. Also not coming up for exams, so don't worry. purpose of sensing. So what can be detected? Yeah, sometimes when the organ is not functioning well. Okay, is it because the person is putting the block that is not working well, or is it a cord coming to that particular organ? Right. So in one of the particular workshop, we had this elderly man who was having a heart issues. So he came for the workshop, and but then he has gone for MRI scan and everything, but the doctors found nothing. Everything is perfectly fine. His ECG was good, the MRI scan was good, everything was good. So he doesn't know what is causing, but he has severe pain in the heart there. Okay, and then he came for the workshop, and then when sir identified and asked him, oh, you're having a cord coming straight to the heart. Okay, and this cord was coming from a woman, and then he cannot remember anybody. Then sir said, think back, have you gone to somebody matchmake, and then you're supposed to go and see a particular girl and all that, and then you rejected her? He was thinking, he said no, he cannot remember. But because it was so long ago and that man was already in his late 60s, and this would have happened when he was in his late 20s or something, so he couldn't. But after that, her told him sit down and think first, and then when he put up his hand, he said he did reject that person. So said the particular person that guy, the man thought of, and the cord was coming from that person itself. Okay, and then sir said, because the lady could have been like so much of hope, or finally I'm going to get married to this man, or someone has come to take, to marry me and all that. So she would have had a lot of hopes and dreams. But when this person rejected her, and maybe she might not have got married, or no other suitors came after that, or whatever could be the reason, that she is replaying that on her mind. And whenever that's a thought form, right? So that thought form manifests into a cord. So, and the cord keeps coming to his weakest part of the organ, which is the heart. And it's like throwing a pin or a dart, right? If you're throwing a dart at a paper, you keep on throwing, the hole becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So the same thing like a cord. If the cord keeps coming to the same organ or same area continuously, the hole becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So that's when we need to seal that part, but that one is not important now, right? So then it's like the weakness. So once it's identified that the cord is coming from that person, when the man read for her, less than half an hour, 1 hour, the cord came back again. So that showed it was a dynamic cord. So that women is still connecting and thinking of it in a negative way. So that thought form is affecting this person. Right. So when sir said that, okay, read for, and then sir neutralized the cord and all that, and told the man that you may have to read for, until this lifetime, until suddenly the lady doesn't think of him anymore, and then you don't have to read for the person till then. So this is what happens when couples separate. If both couples got married or they were amicably separating, it's okay. Right? But if they had like so much of disputes and unhappiness and all that, then each of them are going to be throwing cords to each other. And that's when it affects the organs and the part of the chakras and all that. Okay, sometimes it can be traumatic, full of anger, fear. All this can be actually found all in the emotional body as well. And mental body, of course, your negative thought forms and patterns and stress levels and all that, mental stress. Okay, now let's look at this particular video.
For dark energy, some souls will be there. Please sit down in all our blessings. Sit down. Learn to sense. Learn to sense. Sensing is a gift that we have given to you guys. The one who sense about your soul, not your mind. Mind also. You can do that. But most of the time, the soul will tell you what the body needs and what the body has and what the body must get rid of. So the one is very, very powerful and very, very wonderful, and it does a lot of work. It's very important to do that. First of all, you take the wand and do an aura cleansing Ida Pingala. Like now we did every healing. Then you go to ask the energy body. Go to the energy body and ask, is my weight loss is because of the food? Or is it because of hormonal imbalance? Or is it my thought form? Is there something outside my body creating this energy to happen? First of all, you ask this question. Number one, is it the food I'm eating? Is it the hormonal imbalances? Is there some dark energy with me? Is there some form of emotional disturbance that I'm going through? I got to ask these 4 questions, okay? Emotional disturbance, dark energy, is it the food, or is it some kind of hormone imbalances? Now, the wand will move at the energy body. When you move, you get the answer. Sometimes it's also to the food. It's also a combination of all the four. So put a distance of 1 meter and check and see. Is it emotions? Maybe a small portion will be emotion. The next question is food. If it goes a lot, it's the food that we eat. Next, you can say, is there any hormone imbalance? If it moves, you can say from 0 to 100%, how much of this is caused by this, the four cause. Okay, first cause is the kind of food we eat. Next is the kind of we have got hormone imbalances. Next, also of dark energy stopping us from going anywhere. Next is also because of the what you call this the emotion that we have. So these are the four things that you got to check. Once you get the answer, then you start healing one by one. Okay.
Okay, so there's so many questions they can ask from the energy body to get the answers and all. Yeah, so again, so sometimes you can even ask, is the body healing or not? Find the root cause of it and all that. So again, just now what sir had said, anything of the vitamins and minerals, all that can be actually be found, right? Okay.
Allow him to do. You come down here and ask this question. Is the body healing? Yes. What is healing? Somebody will not heal. Come back here, I'm asking. I see any vitamins? No. Any minerals? Yes. I can ask. So it's not knowledge mineral. Calcium? No. Potassium? No. Sodium? Iron? It is iron. Iodine? No. It is iron. Copper? Selenium? Iodine? No. Any other minerals? No. You need the iron. You must find food, you got iron. Iron. Okay. Vitamins? Okay. So you ask this question. Emotions? Yes. To do with yourself? Yes. Family? No. To do with yourself. Emotion to do with yourself. Okay. Then you read the woman affirmation. Take a read. This woman affirmation, I am affirmation. Let's see whether there's any emotions. You read first. You check. This is how you check the advanced sensing where the wand moves by itself.
Okay, so just now when you saw that particular video, all the answers come from the person's soul, right? So was there emotions? Yes, there was emotions, and it's to do with herself. So that's when the energy body, the astral body will be short. So again, ask, is there emotions with the person or with the spouse or parent or the child? Then read forgiveness to the person. So in that case, in that lady's case, it was emotion with herself. So she has to read the lady's affirmation. So find the negative energy, evaluate the cause, the reason, and then individual related to the problem. What was the cause of her emotion from within herself? Right? What was the emotion that's causing that? After that, you neutralize the energy by accepting it. And then that's when you do the EFH and all that by neutralizing it. Okay. So then this will make the energy positive after that. Then the aura will be normal again. Okay. So read forgiveness, read the I am. And then of course, ladies affirmation. Then after that, I'm deeply, completely and consciously accepting myself. And, the EFH will really help. Then the forgiveness, affirmations, and all this will actually help. Remember, all these that they are reading, right, is for the soul, not for the mind. So by reading the affirmations, the aura will change and all, right? Because some of them have negative fear, like, just fear, disappointments, worry, sadness, anger, anxiety with work or anything, or grief, someone has passed on, and, and many more things that can actually affect one's energy. Right? And sometimes causes of this energy could be the negative emotions could be related to work, family, neighbors, organizations, friends, etc., and all that. Yeah. So all these can actually affect one's energy field.
Hi,
So
Chitra.
identifying yes.
So sorry. Understanding blocks in chakras, right? Like I was just testing out just now my sex chakra because I'm having perimenopause and I'm also going through like menstrual cycle, like discomfort and all this, and a lot of issues going on down there.
Okay.
So the thing is that I just did a sensing check, and I asked questions like, is there an energy block in my sex chakra? And then it flowed all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I asked, okay, is the cord, the block coming from my previous ex neighbor who every time curse at me at um my sex chakra, and then after that it stopped. Then I mentioned ex-husband, also stopped. I asked the block also from family members, from family members also stopped. But the stop, right, the longer pause, the longer one was my neighbor, the shortest one was my ex-husband, and then my family was in middle. So now I need to find out, like, okay, when I'm reading into this sensing, right? So what is this telling me, like, and then what do I have to do?
Okay, firstly, you need to know the difference between a cord and a block. Okay, because you have confused both concepts together, right? So need to understand what's the difference between a cord and a block. A cord can be sent by someone else. It can be incoming cord or outgoing cord, right? It could be the person, it could be like you sending a cord, or it could be someone sending a cord to you, right? There's two ways for a cord. Now a block, that means the chakra is not working. It's blocked. The energy is blocked there. So that it's a different thing to, you can heal and condition it, right? But when it's a cord, you identify the cord and then you can actually rectify. So very important, it's when we sense a chakra or specific area of discomfort, right? We may discover that the problem is not just simply a blockage. Sometimes there's a cord attached to the person, whether it's from a place or memory or a situation or from someone else itself. So identifying that cord helps to choose the correct healing approach. So then you read the forgiveness, then you start healing, it will work. So clear the cord first, then sense for the block. Then it makes it easier. Because if you clear the cords first, right, then the energy cord can hide, because sometimes the energy cord can actually hide or contribute to the energy block. So it's very important to address the cord first.
Okay.
Then do the check whether it's a block. So in your case, when you sensed earlier, right? Did you sense, was there a cord when you sensed?
I asked for, is there an energy block in my sex chakra?
Okay, did it move?
Yes, it moved.
How far did it move to?
Far out.
Then the answer is you already got it. So there is an energy block. So you need to heal and condition your sex chakra.
Okay. So then that means
of course, no. But the thing is, you're having premenopausal and all that, right? So just healing and conditioning the sex chakra alone will not help. You have to heal your pituitary gland, your hypothalamus gland, your thalamus gland, your ovaries, left and right ovaries, your uterus. And then, of course, you heal and condition all the chakras first before you do the healing the particular organs and all that. Then after that, then you monitor and see how it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that means just now I asked the wrong question. So I should have asked, is there energy caught in my sex chakra?
Yeah. So if it moves, then if it keeps moving more than 2 feet, then you know it is, right? But if it didn't, if it stopped in a certain range, then you know it is not a cord, right? But when you asked whether it was a block, it was moving further. So you know the answer is it's a block, not a cord.
Okay. So that means it's healing and conditioning it.
Yeah, heal and condition the sex chakra, heal and condition your, the left and right ovary, uterus and all that, right? And then your navel chakra, front and back navel chakra, because all of those are at the bottom layer, right? And the root chakra even sometimes, because sometimes it can be all blocked. When sex chakra is blocked, sometimes root chakra also gets blocked and all that. So it's good to heal all that area, the lower bottom of that area, and then go and heal your pituitary gland, hypothalamus, thalamus, your left ovary, right ovary, your uterus and all that. Then you monitor and see. And all that. So of course, healing doesn't mean just heal one time a day, because if it's a serious issue like I had overbleeding, right? So I have to actually, I'm also going through premenopausal. So when it's done, I have to heal more times and all that. So sometimes I have to heal 3-4 times and all that. So when you've already done the basic aura cleansing, Ida Pingala, the next round when you're healing, just go to the targeted area that you want to heal. And especially if you have 3 wands, you can heal all the 6 organs or 6 chakras at one go. So makes it much more faster and better, right? Compared to earlier times when you only had 1 wand and only can heal one part, one at a time. Now, sir made our life much more easier so that we can all heal faster and time efficient. So yeah. So the more wands, so you can heal more organs and more chakras.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Chitra.
Chitra,
Thank you.
Chitra,
Yes.
can I ask a question? Sorry to interrupt.
Sure.
I
Mhm.
very amateur. Yeah, you see the orange testing just now I try. Yeah, I
Mhm.
took the wand and asked that is this fruit good for me? Then it
Uh-huh.
moved just like 1 inch like that, and I said, is this color orange? Then it just moved like 1 inch. So how do you interpret that?
Okay, so the thing is, just now when the fruit, you ask the question, is this fruit good for me? So
Yeah.
if it only moves a little bit, that means the fruit is not really good for you because it could be too acidic for you, or it's because it's citric, right? So it could be too acidic for your stomach and
I
all
also
that. So that's why it
I
didn't.
asked about the color also. The color is very
Yeah.
obvious,
So
right?
this doesn't mean that the fruit is orange means it has orange prana. Sometimes you might ask, does it have orange prana or red prana or yellow prana? So it may give you different color identification and all that.
So the orange must have an orange prana, right? No, not like
Not necessarily,
Oh.
right? Not
So
necessarily.
if the answer is correct, then you should be moving like 2 feet like that, lah. Correct.
Yeah, correct. They will be moving. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If it's correct, yes.
Okay.
But
Thank
don't
you.
doubt. Remember, when you sense it, don't doubt. Because the thing is, for today you have done, okay, I've done this part and I'm done. Right? Tomorrow you take the same orange and then you sense again. And all
Oh,
that. So you see, then that's called practicing already. Practicing on the same thing consistently, you will get your answers. After that, you become more confident, and then you can sense anything else. Right? Because if you today you identified, and then after that you feel like, hey, you're not sure, and you have doubt, and that creates a block. And when there's a block, it also not helping you. It's just like, a child has a block in maths, right? Because every time the child does the maths and then it's not getting the marks that they want, then it finds that, hey, I don't like this subject because I'm not scoring well enough. Right? Whereas my other subjects I'm scoring better. So when that mental block, dislike for that thing happens, then liking won't happen. Then you won't get better at it, right? Because the block is already there. You have to remove the block in order to. So sensing is the same. Consistency and practice makes perfect.
okay. I try my best.
Okay, Mr. Gopinath asked one question. Is the chord continuous? Is it? Chord is not necessary, Mr. Gopinath. Some chords can be dynamic, so it becomes continuous, right? Like say, for an example, someone who's really not happy for whatever reasons it may be, and all that, say it can come as a dynamic chord constantly from that same person, right? But most of the time, when you have read forgiveness for the person and the chord is clear, sometimes it just goes away, right? So it depends again. Is it a dynamic chord or just a normal chord? Right? Sometimes a delivery man comes and then, he didn't put the things properly, or the thing got damaged or something. And then, then you're angry with him, and very angry with him, then it could be a chord, you're sending a chord to him. So yeah. Or he is angry because he pressed the doorbell so many times and then you didn't open the door, and then he's angry because, it's wasting his time because you said that you cannot leave the parcel outside. You must wait for the person to open the door. So he's angry. So he can be sending a chord too. So, but those are all very short-lived chord. Because it's at that point of time, that situation, the chord was created, and then it goes off. Sometimes you don't need to do anything, it just goes off, right? Because that person is not going to think of you day and night and all that. The only problem is when someone has a thought form of you in a negative manner, who thinks of you, multiple times of the day and all that, and that's when it becomes a dynamic chord. Okay, so understanding chords, what are chords and all that. So they are energy connections between people, places. Welcome, Mr. Gopinath. Okay, people, places, and objects. So it can come from anything. Sometimes certain objects like becomes a portal, right? And they can actually be creating a negative energy or chords. I remember when my boy, when he was in Sec 1, now he's in the army, so it's okay. Oh, he just walked in. Okay. Cannot share anymore already. Yeah, but anyway, when he was reading that particular kind of books when he was in Sec 1, and then it was like kind of like a portal. So I have to do aura cleansing of it, and then I was sensing and seeing that the book is actually sending a chord. Because why? That book is from a library, and many people would have read that particular book with a lot of emotions in that book being trapped. It is not, it's a library, right? So it's a library book. So the book has gone into so many people's hands, and so many people has read with so many different kinds of emotions. So that kind of energy, sometimes it can actually carry in that particular book when he brings it in and all that. And when he reads it, he can also, that energy can actually alter. And then, but because we are in with PVH and we have a powerful tool and we know what to do, so we are able to do the aura cleansing, Ida Pingala, and necessary things. And of course, I will also do aura cleansing of the book, burn and blaze away all the negative energy coming out from their book and all that, and do the necessary things and all. Yeah, so the wand does wonders. Belief and things will work, right?
Chitra,
So
1
negative
minute.
thoughts may come from, can in any form, like through anger, jealousy, disappointment, resentment, can be any form that it can come, right? And PVH main healing challenge to all healers is identifying the cause, right? So that's why it's good to go with fruits and vegetables, water, medicine, because much more easier to identify. We all worked from there, and then we came to whatever that we are doing now, right? So nobody like boom, so go slow. It's okay. Slow and steady wins the race. There's no need to like, hey, take and I must do. You see, again, every healer also have their own potential levels of identifying too. Okay, some people are very good at sensing, and then they identify even beyond and all that. So again, practice makes perfect. The more they keep using it, the more it comes to them easily, right? So again, consistency. So identifying chords, identifying negative energy, neutralizing negative energy, and all this will help. Yeah.
Same thing. Sensing
Okay.
aura
Identifying
is
negative energy. Yeah.
aura is going. What must you do? Turn around, sir. So take this step. Now we're not going to ask, huh? We're not going to ask whether we're going to do a 3 or whatever. Just take the wand, just put it in front. Aura cleansing with your name, sir. Rajesh. And then, this has been done properly. See how I'm doing it, man. See how. Don't do like this and like this and like this. No. Try to make it straight. Like a wall. I'm going to paint the wall. How do I paint the wall? Like that. Go straight. Right? It's always straight. Coming down, coming down, coming down, coming down. When it comes to the waist, I still slightly and going all the way down. Okay? So this is done for all the 5 aura. Physical body, energy body, astral body, mental body, and spiritual body. So coming here now, sensing, fine. Okay, now further on, come here. Same thing, look in front. Then I'm going to say, Rajesh, this will remember, you don't go to say, we'll go and do the 5 things anymore this time. I'm going to say, Rajesh, Arja Chakra, Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, Arja Chakra, Shishubana. Done. Finish. Good. Look in front, sir. What must you do? Check the Arja Chakra. Look in front. Okay? Arja Chakra, it's going. Throat Chakra, no problem. Heart Chakra, good. Okay, gone. Fine. Ajna is going. So, when Ajna, what could it be? White magic. White. I'm going to ask, is it white magic? No. Is it white magic? No. Is it a block? No. It's a cord. This lifetime? Yes. Past life? No. Coming from the soul? Yes. To the soul attachment. You met it, sir? He was met, huh? So now, coming from the female soul? Yes. To do its work? No. It works, huh? Coming because that's the soul want to marry you? Want to marry you. Ask the question thing. Does soul want to marry you? Yes. So, you must ask forgiveness. You have forgiveness. You must go straight to read page number 7. In the 7, you must go and say, to the soul who was attracted to me. Remember, this can remove 150 levels of darkness. The soul that is attracted to me. See whether he wants to go. Some of the souls won't go. They go and play somewhere. After they come back again. Coming, don't want to go. Don't want to go, sir. Put it there. Okay. I would like to say, thank you very much for coming to my life in this life. Even how many? With us, okay? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I go 1 year, 1.5 years, 1.6, 1.7. 1 year, 7 months is the soul. 1 year, 7. Okay. Thank you very much for choosing me for whatever reason to be with me. But please understand, I have a physical body. You don't have a physical body. Understand this? When you go, you need to go to the soul journey and take the path set by every person, all human beings will go to where they're supposed to go. Ultimately, balance the karma and become one with the divine karma. So please go in peace. Please go in peace. That's God's blessing be with you all. God, thank you, thank you. Okay, Coach Chitra. So it's gone now. Okay. So now you must practice spiritual hygiene. So do divine fire for yourself. I am light mother. Do the I am light. I am right fire, so that you don't attract other souls to come. Come here. This Ajna chakra size is very small. See now, when the size is very small, maybe whatever life will be taken away. You feel weak, you feel not nice, something something like somebody is taking away your life. Understand? So it's all gone. So coming here, crown chakra, that's fine. And the Ajna is gone. So take the one, healing condition. Ajna chakra, crown chakra, Beckett chakra, temple chakra. Rotate. In this one. 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 3, just stop 3 times. Hold. 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, stop. 1, 2, 1 week. Next time, guys. Okay, sir? So now we've done that now. Coming in now. Here is the size of the Ajna. The path is the size. Yeah, very good. Thank you very much. That is so wonderful and so beautiful. Understand? To learn this sense. Once you learn, then you can find, okay, I have a thought, what to do now? Show that solution. Take the one and heal. Not going. Sometimes as a soul, how I did this now. You all know, you don't have the physical body. What's the point of you coming here? You are not going to get anything from me. You have to go to the higher level and go psychologize. That's what you do. Understand? Even if you don't talk, the moment you put a booklet, you put a wand, automatically the soul will know. Some higher forces will come now. I understand. I have to go. Okay, where we are. We are here and we're going up. And anything can come inside. So anything can come inside, all can come inside to you. Okay? Next.
Okay, so that video is very good, right? You see, so again, you sense for the cord from your Ajna chakra and how to neutralize these cords, right? So by identifying the cord, okay, and then reading forgiveness affirmation for that identified source. In this case, it was a soul, right? Sometimes it can be a person or can be some white magic or guru or whatever, right? So again, after that, you sense the organ to see whether how is the organ, the size of the chakra or the organ. And if it's small, and that's when you will heal and condition the chakras. Ajna chakra, heal and condition, the crown chakra, Beckett chakra, the left and right temple chakra and all that. All that region where you need it to function well. Because when the chakras are small, then it's very hard for the organ to function, right? And all. So very important. So whenever you're doing sensing, it's important, go straight to the Ajna chakra to sense for the cord. Okay, from there, it gives you the answers. Now, so you can ask many evaluating questions like how many cords are there? Is it 1 cord, 2 cords, or 3 cords? Okay, if the cord is coming from a family or from themselves, sometimes some people are sending cords to themselves, right? So that's when how to check? You check from the Ajna chakra. You go to the person's Ajna chakra and then you sense, I'm sensing the Ajna chakra or so and so. Remember, the answer only comes from the soul of that person that you are sensing, right? And if you want to sense for yourself, if you're not very sure, lean against the wall, okay? And after you lean against the wall, you stand on the right-hand side, and then you start sensing, okay, my Ajna chakra. Okay, you're sensing your old Ajna chakra, and then see, is there any cord? Okay, if it doesn't move, then you have no cord. Then you ask, is there any energy block? And if it moves, then it's energy block. If it doesn't move, then it's okay. You don't have any energy block. and all that. Yeah. So is the cord coming from a female or a male? Ask the question. After asking question, notice if the wands keep still moving, keep still or push. Okay, Israel, do not move the wand yourself because you are asking the question. If it's still, the answer is no. If there's a push, the answer is yes. And it keeps moving, yeah, then of course, there is a cord or energy block accordingly to whatever. So then if there is a cord, right? Yeah, Mailing, just lean against the wall. I thought we do this in workshop, right? Just lean against the wall and just stand on the right hand side of the wall. Remember, the wall must be in such a manner that you must have space to move. Don't go and find a wall that you cannot even stand behind, and after that, how? You know what I mean? Just lean on any wall, doesn't matter. Just lean on the wall. Now you're visualizing you are on the wall and you are standing on the right hand side using your right hand if you're right-handed, and then sense for the Ajna chakra, and then sense for the throat chakra, sense for the solar plexus. Accordingly to all the 7 chakras, you can sense and all that. So just lean and again only. If you find it leaning is also difficult, then put stickers. Put colorful stickers, the one like those circle round tabs, like, the circle ones. You can just put orange one near the Ajna, then another orange one near the throat chakra, then the solar plexus. So you can, from there you are saying, okay, I'm sensing my Ajna chakra. I'm sensing all sensing for anybody else. So if you think leaning against the wall and visualizing is hard, then you put stickers accordingly and sense on that. How to check the back chakra? Okay, when you're sensing for the back chakra, so of course you can't sense at the back of the wall, right? But that's when you will ask in the middle of your body here in the center, and then you'll ask, okay, I'm sensing my back chakra. And if it keeps going, then then it's a block. Is there a block? Okay, then you will go and heal your back chakra and all that. That's all. Yeah. So if there's any cords, right, how to know the size of it? Actually, no need, because the thing is, if you not very familiar with the basic sensing, then getting into complicated stuff is going to confuse you further. Learn the basic first, then go and find the size of it. If taken only when you're doing primary school maths and suddenly you want to go to JC maths, then it's going to be like, wow, the knowledge wise you don't have enough knowledge to understand the topic, right? So then it becomes more complicated. Get it, understand the basic foundation first, and then go on to explore more. Then it will make it more like wholesome that you will get, instead of it causing a fear and doubt and all that. Yeah. So size is very simple also. But again, physical workshop will be very good because you have to go to that part of the chakra, like say for an example, a solar plexus, then you have to move it up and down. But you see, it's kind of hard to show it on a Zoom. Let's see whether I can. Let me just try. Okay, let's see if, can you see my bottle? Okay. Now, if I am going to sense my the energy of solar plexus, okay, I'm going to sense solar plexus of my daughter, for an example. So I'm going here, the solar plexus of my daughter, and I'm sensing. Then I'm like, okay, and it stops here. Okay, it stops here. Okay, now I want to see the size of it. So I will turn my wand this way and go up. Okay. So from where I was, like there, so the size is this. So all of them must be the same size, the chakras, right? Cannot be one big, one small one. All of them must be evenly the same size. So again, it's not important these days to know how to find the size, because why? The wand is made so strong and powerful. You can heal and condition your chakras automatically. So don't complicate life lah. So very easier, Last time when we used to learn, we need to go find the size and all that. Now no need. Simplicity, just take and heal and condition. If you think your solar plexus is not big enough, or just say healing wand become as powerful as required to heal and condition my solar plexus chakra, and then it will be right size. Okay, so no worries. Don't need to think like, how to know the size and all that. Yeah. Okay. Now, so of course, then if there's a cord and all that, very important to read forgiveness, because forgiveness is the key to to remove and neutralize the cords. Right? In PVH, we have to neutralize it. So page 1, forgiving ourselves, forgiving. Page 2, forgiving the family members. Page 3, in-law, family if you are married. Page 4, to the spouse if there's any cords or anything. Then page 5 for colleagues and all that. Page 6 for ex-spouses and ex-boyfriend, girlfriends, or very dynamic chords and all that. Then page 7. If everything else is not working, then go straight to page 7 already. Then after that, you recheck for the chords. Okay, and then again, you check if there's still any chord identified. If there's no chord, then good. You can start healing. But if there's chord identified, then go and find the source again. Get the person to sit for Sunday blessing, do the needful, ask maybe forgiveness 3 times a day in that particular day, and then see whether it can be neutralized. And then contact her. Sunday blessing first, then contact her. Yeah. So again, what are chords? So chords are energy chords, right? Like links that are like with 2 people or more even sometimes, right? But usually the link between 2 or more people, and most of the time it is not positive anyway. It's usually people think of another person negatively, isn't it? It'll be nice if everybody thought of us like positively, but not everybody do, unfortunately, right? The world will be a better place, right? But what are chords? So chords are energy links between 2 or many people, right, together. So a group of people, because you're a HR, then everybody's not happy because you're not giving the salary on time, or particular, you have to cut manpower, things like that. So that could also be a chord coming to the person who's receiving from the multiple people from the organization, so, or company. These chords can actually block the flow of prana in the area of the organ or the chakras, or even the energy body, wherever that it is coming to, right? So chords can disrupt the person from functioning well and operating the chakras. So chakra is blocked, then the organs will not be able to function well. It's right. The body has to flow, right? Prana has to flow. So and also cause emotional and mental issues as well, because if one is chakra is not it's already blocked, then the organ is not functioning, then this will cause emotional issues and mental issues to the person. Okay, so when one has too many chords, filled with chords, they feel depleted, right? They feel depleted, lack of energy and all that. So types of chords. Chords can be any form. Can be revengeful chord, anger, disappointment, jealousy, lustful energy, chords blocking marriage, chords blocking prosperity or success. Chords can be from gray magic or black magic, or chords can be from white magic. So when a spiritual organization, which is like, getting a white magic, right? It's easier to clear. You just read, I am light, then, it goes off. But sometimes when after reading and it doesn't go, then it can fall under the gray magic or black magic, because that means that spiritual organization, it's not only practicing white magic, but it's also practicing other negative energy as well, like doing sacrifices or occult energy and all that. So that becomes like the gray energy. So between both, so that's why it's hurting you in your ajna and your crown and all that. Okay. So chords can come from all these things, people, right? Like, family, outsiders, friends, organizations, work, and business and all that. So, yep, the same thing here. Where can these chords come from? Can be family members, brothers, sisters, siblings, close relative, in-law, family members, ex-spouses, friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, neighbors, classmates, friends, workmates, colleagues, spiritual gurus, priests, spiritual organizations, sometimes tantric practices, tattoos, religious ornaments. So what you may perceive as religious ornament may actually be negative to you because your soul is rejecting it, but your mind says, oh, I like this, right? So sometimes people wear crystals, and sometimes these crystals actually have negative impact on people, right? Like we have many people who come for the workshop, and sometimes they have certain pain in their part of the body, right? Either the arm, cannot carry the arm, or neck, shoulder pain, this and that. And when sir identify, hey, what are you wearing? And then taken out, the person have no pain, right? But when put back, then got pain. After sir cleans it, that doesn't mean it's clean forever, because you will be going to different places, and that crystal can actually absorb positive energy and negative energy. So it does both. And if you can't clean your crystal, it's better not to wear it, because sometimes you go to many places, isn't it? Sometimes to funeral, sometimes to places where it might not be so positive, right? And then or toilets and all that, sometimes it picks up certain energies and all that, then that can actually affect. So be careful what you wear as well. So sometimes it can be also from chords from past life. So past life, like in past life where a person has got married and then the spouse wasn't happy with the particular the husband or wife or whatever, and then in this lifetime that past life soul is coming to disturb in this lifetime. It's possible, right? So identifying and doing the needful, sitting for blessings and all that helps to neutralize the whole thing. Sometimes the cords can come also from inner world. All right, depending on what source you have actually taken. Diamond earring, yeah, they also actually attract negative energy, right? Because sometimes actually also attract lustful energy too. So said the last time when diamond, right? Because yeah, so it's good to not wear them, but if you have to, yeah, I guess you can clean it and all that. But yeah, but they do have an impact on the body as well. Okay, so divine cord, remember, so these are the gurus. So when you have actually connected to the wrong source and not following spiritual hygiene, and then white magic happens. Okay, if when you are not connected to them, but you pick the teaching, but you do not treat them like gods, then there's no issue. Because we can learn from everyone and everybody, right? There's something that we can learn from each and every one of us, right? But the thing is, we don't treat each and every one of us like gods, right? So that's the part that is important, how we manage. Okay, so white magic, remember, it affects your Ajna chakra and your crown chakra. Sometimes can also affect your back head chakra, the whole entire head region. So, and when it's constantly giving you many issues, then once the energy is clear, right, the cord is cleared and all that, the white magic is cleared, then sense that area to see how's the energy feel of the Ajna chakra, right? And if it's very short, then do the needful. Okay, read I am light. Then after that, heal the Ajna front and back, Ajna chakra, the crown chakra, the back head chakra, left temple, right temple chakra, or the whole entire head region. Okay, to get back the energy of the energy form and all that, because it cannot be too short, right? So that's why. Then the energy will be depleted. So identifying for cords and blocks. When sensing a chakra or a localized area of the body, the disturbance can be detected by either a cord or a block. Yeah, it's the same what we said earlier on. So just in note form. Okay. Yeah. So sense the affected area or chakra or local area, right? So remember, sometimes determine whether the disturbance is caused by a cord, a block, or both. Sometimes can be both, right? So you need to identify, is it a cord first? And if it's a cord, identify it. And then once it's neutralized, then check whether is there a block. If there's no block, then it's fine, right? But sometimes can be after you have sensed for a cord, and then after that, after you sense again, hey, there's a block. So you need to heal that area and all that. So it's very important here, because a cord can contribute and hide the block at first. So you didn't know there was a block also, right? So neutralizing the cord by reading the forgiveness affirmation, then you resense the area after the cords are cleared, then identify, okay, and clear any remaining blocks. When it's cleared, then perfectly fine. The body will start healing by itself, right? Okay, understanding the energy cords. Cords remain connected to the source regardless of distance. That means it doesn't mean that someone is in another country, I won't receive a cord. They can be any part of the world and they can still be sending you cords, yeah? Because it's a thought form, right? You could have actually left. Some people will say, oh, I've already left that workplace. Then I shouldn't, but the energy, the cord is coming from that workplace. But because the thought form is there, the people are thinking of you in a negative manner, right? So that actually forms as a cord. And all that. A cord can extend to someone nearby or far away. There's no such thing as, oh, that person is miles away, so cannot send a cord. Nope, it's a thought form. So source may be from another city, another country. Some cords can originate from the influence of the inner world even, right? Some form of maybe you did a tattoo and it's connected to some energy. That's also coming as a cord. Distance does not weaken the energy cord. So, yep. That sums that up. Okay, so check for cords. Cords are strong thought forms, right? And it can be due to dark energy, or can be white magic, can even be due to curse, or can be due to soul attachment, or can come from past life. Can be anything that actually can affect. So asking who is sending the cord. Okay, reason for the cord, right? This is when the the soul of the person will be giving you the answer. Who's sending the cord? Is it a female or a male? Is it one cord or two cord? Like all this you can ask, right? And then what is the reason for the cord? And all you can ask and all that. But be sensitive, be tactful when you ask all these, because when you, if it's for yourself, it's okay. You're getting the answers and you know PVH, so it's okay. But if you're finding for someone else, they can be very sensitive. If like you say, oh, the cord is coming from your sister, and they will say, oh, I get along very well with my sister. How can my sister be sending cords? That sort of thing. But then, are you a good person in the first place? Also, maybe you did something that she's sending you cord, or maybe that personality is such that they're not happy with you. So it can be any form, Few months back, my parents' female friends came over. Then when they were going back to KL, they told me, okay. But then, okay, like this kind of things and all that, right? Don't worry. All you need, you have a PVH calendar. Take the calendar, sit in front of the calendar, right? Oops, sit in front of the calendar, and then after that, just do the needful. Okay, do the needful, right? Read your page 1 and then page 7 for them and all that, and then play the soul elevation song, play a couple of times in the day and all that, and then after that, sit for Sunday blessing, and things will get clear. If you still feel that something is really not right, contact her. Yeah, or contact someone who's wherever you are from, the nearest person, to the admin who can actually help you connect it to sir also, right? So these kind of things can do. And sometimes these people also can instill fear. So it's like also a thought form that this person has done this, and then they said it. So it became like an auto suggestion, like you keep on having that fear, and then that also hinders the healing from taking place and all that. So sometimes people can play with these kind of things as well. Yeah. So don't worry, because, later on you will see the one and the affirmation booklets and the soul elevation song all have become very powerful. I've got the latest levels, so we will be seeing it in a short while. Okay. So how many cords since when, this life or past life, if there's any dark energy, level of the dark energy, you don't have to know even dark energy level also these days, right? Because, the one, if you have been reading consistently the affirmations and sitting for the blessings and doing, playing the soul elevation song and doing everything in the proper order and all that, then don't have to worry about, all these, because it will easily be removed. But if a person who's not been practicing, say for an example, only when they have trouble, there are many people who only have trouble, they will look for PVH. Otherwise, they put the PVH inside a drawer and forgotten all about it. So they treat it like a Panadol relief, or a pain relief. I have pain, I'm looking for it. I don't have pain, I put it away. That doesn't work, right? It's consistency again. Because, who are you reading for? It's for your own self, your own family. It's for your own well-being. Right? You're not reading it for someone else. Of course, with the wand, we heal, we bless nature, we bless, we heal period pain and bless Mother Earth and all that. Yeah. And that's when our aura becomes stronger when we start blessing to protect our aura. So all these cords will not come easily when you are doing the right thing and the needful, because the divine, the nature beings will come there to protect you first, right? Because you're doing the right thing. So don't be fearful of every time like, is this or that, because the fear is the one that actually manifests a lot of things from happening. Palani, you want to say something? Palani? No? Okay. So yeah, so never get involved in identifying the person sending the calls also, because sometimes the patient needs to do that. The patient has to think of the person and say, like, think of them, and then, or don't tell you, but just say, okay, think of the person. That's a person. Just read. That's all, right? You don't say, oh, your sister-in-law did it, or your brother-in-law did it, or someone did it, and then after that, become like a hoo-ha of the family, and then after that they'll come after you, right? And if they're all a small community and all of them are in PVH, that is even worse, right? Then you can't see each other after that, right? Doesn't mean all PVH members are also good, right? Each one of us have our own personality and characters, right? So we are all in PVH to become a better person. But that doesn't mean we are all angels either, right? Everyone have our own flaws and pros and cons, characters and all that. Yeah, we need to understand people are different. Okay, so important point to note, always clear the cords first, then sends for the blocks. Identify the presence of a court, read forgiveness affirmation to neutralize the court, and then again resends the area after the courts are cleared. Because you need to know whether is it the court is gone. Sometimes the court doesn't go, then you have to do the next step, isn't it? So then you have to ask the person to, okay, now sit for the soul elevation song or something like that and all. And then you first sit for Sunday blessing and then get it cleared and all that. Then only you can proceed to heal. Don't be superhero, huh? Go and say, never don't worry, I'll come and heal you, huh? Because sometimes the cord can bounce off if your aura is not strong. So always be careful, right? So finding and removing cords, right? So we always want to identify where the cords is coming from, and then you want to find. So, okay, yeah. In the earlier times, we used to find in the solar plexus and all that. So this one is the earlier notes, right? So sense the solar plexus chakra and then check for the cords. If the energy extends by 6 feet or so, yeah, there's a possibility of cords, right? But now, to make it easier, go to Ajna chakra. Previously, we used to do solar plexus. But then because people get confused between the stomach and the solar plexus because they're all in the same region. Stomach can also be going because you have eaten too much or too much of acidic food and all that. The stomach can also be running. So people get confused. So Sir said, let's solve the problem. Go to the Ajna chakra. So of course you will sense whether it's white magic. If the moment it's not white magic, then you ask, is there a cord? If it's moving, then it's a cord. Right? So read the forgiveness affirmation, forgiving yourself, recheck for the cords. If the cord is still there, then identify where the cord is coming from. So see which page to read. And then if it's not going, read page 7. Okay, read the relevant pages of forgiveness affirmation. Now, in PVH, we don't cut cords. Instead, we read forgiveness to ensure the cords are neutralized. Very important. No cutting cords, huh? Only neutralize. Key question for exam also. Please take note. All right. So as of June 2026, latest update, International Learning Center removes 20,000 levels of dark energy. Okay. The calendar and portal with the soul elevation song, right, removes 150 levels of dark energy. Now, people don't wait for until to reach to that level, isn't it? If you already know that, you're prone to getting caught or you're prone to getting negative energy and all that, start doing daily. Daily you practice and all that, then read I am and I am light and do the needful blessing, nature and everything. Strengthen your aura, right? You cannot be fearful. Oh, I cannot go to this place. I cannot go to that place. You make yourself strong. Won't Sir be scared also to go to so many places out there? He doesn't get scared, right? Because his aura is so strong and he's doing all the good things that he can. Why must Sir go through the Iceland and all this, suffer in the cold? And he could be just sitting at his home and his own leisure and enjoying his life. But he doesn't. He wants to do whatever he can for Mother Earth and mankind. And whatever he can help in whatever way. And we also benefit and reap the benefit of whatever Sir is doing, right? So important that we have a tool that is powerful. It's good to use it wisely, right? So a single page calendar, yeah, this single page calendar is only for those countries that cannot afford, and it removes 50 levels of dark energy. Pearl one, if you have, it's 500 levels of dark energy, right? It removes and all that. Gold one, it removes 250 levels of dark energy. Colored ones, it removes 50 levels of dark energy. App on the handphone, 25 levels of dark energy. Okay, and your forgiveness leaflets removes 25 levels of dark energy as well. Affirmation booklets removes 150 levels of dark energy. So if you already have your booklet and if you are reading daily, you shouldn't reach to that 150 level, right? So daily maintenance and all that. It's just like you're keeping your house clean, isn't it? You don't clean your house once a year, isn't it? You will sweep your house daily. You will mop at least 2 times a week or 3 times a week. And that's how you keep your space clean. The same thing. We want to keep our aura clean. How to keep our aura clean? Spiritual hygiene, reading forgiveness, okay, maintaining our thoughts, verbal hygiene, everything else will play about. And of course, Sunday blessings removes any levels of dark energy as well. Right? Thank you, Sugandhi. Right? So it removes. That's why it's so important to sit for blessing. And when Sir comes on live, yeah, sometimes it comes really late, like yesterday, right? But if you are awake, it's always good to take part because all the nature beings also come at that time. And the thing is, even though the blessing can be valid for 24 hours, but the nature beings won't be there to, for us to receive that blessings anymore. So if when Sir comes on live and the admins, whoever the people who send the link, do catch up, and all that, do sit through, because you see, Sir is doing it to also help us to benefit from it as well, right? And as we heal together, Sir also needs our help sometimes when, especially when, when yesterday when we were healing the whales, the nature beings of the whales and all that, Sir needed. So if all of us collectively join together and do, it helps so much, right? And we become a little, instrument in helping, So yeah, let's use, and our wand becomes stronger and powerful too. Okay, so cords can also be in the astral body and mental body, which we already said earlier, right? So healing is more effective when no cords are present. So always check for energy cords first. If there's a cord, clear it first, neutralize it. If no cords detected, proceed to healing using the PVH protocol. So, and sometimes if you're not sure, do aura cleansing, Ida Pingala, because some people's energy aura could be very big. So make sure they're all in the correct range, then do aura cleansing if you're not sure. Then aura cleansing Ida Pingala, it's okay. The person doesn't have to read affirmations to do the aura cleansing Ida Pingala. Is safe, right? So without cords, energy can flow more freely, allowing healing to be more effective. So healing when there's no cords or dark energy, these are the things that you can heal without a person reading affirmation. Toothache, stomach pain, acid reflux, migraine, period pain. So all these can be done without reading the affirmations. Just ask them to touch the pain area and heal and all that. So important healing principle, if cords or dark energy are present, clear them first. Only then you proceed with PVH healing. Okay, if a person has got dark energy and cords, don't heal because you'll be wasting your time. No matter how long you're healing, it will not happen. Right? So when the blocks can be where the blocks can be, it can be at any of the chakras, organs, at any area of the body as well. Okay, and the magic word for healing wand, heal and condition. Okay, whichever, either yours, your chakra, your front and back solar plexus chakra, or if you got like multiple wands, right, like three triple wands, you can heal your solar plexus chakra, your navel chakra, your sex chakra, your heart chakra, and all the 6 chakras, in your body, and all, or any 6 organs that you can heal all at one go, right? And do not forget to thank the wand. Every time after healing and doing anything, always thank the wand. Remember, the wand is doing everything. We are just an instrument using it. The wand is healing. Okay, never be egoistic like, hey, I am doing this. Okay, then the energy will not be there. Always remember the wand is the one that is doing this. We are sensing using the wand, and we are detecting everything from the wand, and we're doing aura cleansing. The wand is the one that is healing the person, healing us and all that. So remember the wand. So always thank the wand. More gratitude we show, the more powerful it becomes. Just like when you say thank you to someone, the person feels happy and they want to do more things for you, right? The same thing. So when you are free from cords, your body starts to heal itself. So body heals when you are free from cords. So once cords are neutralized, then the energy flows. Yeah. Okay, there's one video here.
So you must always face in a perpendicular direction. Can I do now, madam? The Ajna chakra. Fine? Good. Right. No problem, huh? And you go, you check the pituitary gland. Sense in the pituitary gland. Can that be removed, madam? Stopping good? So it's good. Okay. Now check the navel chakra. Stopping, madam. Navel chakra stopping. Good. Navel chakra is here. Okay, good. Check the, but very small, madam. She doesn't have a very big one, very small one. Understand? Very small aura. Okay. Now tell her a bit this side, no, a bit this side. Okay. This is the energy body. The emotional body is here. Very small, madam. Okay. Give her just borrow the batch. So still a lot of emotion inside. Making it small. Sometimes the emotion will come and go.
I need to get one next time.
This is the batch. So now she's wearing the batch now. This is now the energy body. See here. The emotion body is here. Mental body is not here. See how the batch changes the emotion body. Because here you are programming to say, I am the best of myself. not anything disturbing you, someone telling you knows that you're useless. How many people have told you that your father would have said you that in some way, your mother would say you, your ex-husband, your family, all say you are useless, you good for nothing, this and that. And your own children can say that to us, no, unknowingly, or with anger. All is, I am the best of myself, which means say, energy body is here, emotion body is here now, mental body is going out. This is the aura that shows. Stop there, okay, stop there. Okay, now, go, be comfortable, stand in front. Okay, now, go ask for emotional body. Go. I'm sensing so and so's emotional body. Go. Stop. Okay, stopping there. That's the emotional body now.
Hey, look at the position
Okay,
where they are
mental
sensing.
body.
Yeah, one is sensing the right side, one is sensing the left side. So always behind. Never let your palm chakra go against someone else's body.
And mental body. It is all strong, it's fine. This is how bad, how good it now. This is the energy body, emotional body, and mental body. So you must move, you must move, you must move. You cannot put a hand in, you're restricting yourself. You must always go straight. You must go straight. Okay, madam? I'll take out the bag. Give it back to her. I'll check the energy body now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, madam. Stop it. See what has happened now? Get a badge first. Why do that? You must do a lot of women's affirmation. Women's affirmation must do a lot of things in order to become strong. Okay, this place helps you. Because you're saying a very important, I am the best of myself. Yes or no, madam? Yes, whatever it is, I'm still best of whatever I'm doing. I'm the best of myself, whatever I'm doing. Okay? Guys, thank you very much. Okay, good. Touch now. Just touch. Okay, here, come here. Try to go center, huh? And say, I'm sensing the energy body on.
I'm sensing the energy body.
So and so. Okay, 3 times. And then move. Okay, good. Okay, go back now. Go back now. Same place, say, I'm sensing the energy body. Last Friday.
Last Friday. Sure. Yeah. It's going.
Just going to push you, madam. Today, everybody's fine. Okay, madam? So now, turn around. So now, this is depleted. Lesser. So what must you do? Healing one.
Healing one.
Become as powerful as required.
Become as powerful as required.
Healing condition.
So healing condition.
Cells. Ajna chakra. Rotate. One.
Do I do it in front of her?
No. Just do wherever you want. You are given instruction, and you can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be in front of her. Just go 1, 2, 3, stop, 1, 2, 3. This is one cycle is 1, 2, 3, stop, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you are very good, you can don't feel energy flowing.
Stop there.
Good. No? Stopping here. Okay? Now, this is here. Now, what's behind the Ajna chakra?
Pituitary gland.
Pituitary gland, pineal gland, hypothalamus, thalamus, and many brain cells. Okay, now check and see. Sometimes you got to do a little bit more. I'm sensing the pituitary gland.
I'm sensing the pituitary gland.
Go. See, affected. So all this was the one give you all the hormonal problems, madam. Understand? Okay, now heal the pituitary gland. Now remember you can heal 2 now. Now go back again. Heal the hypothalamus.
Where is that?
Just say hypothalamus. In same point, I'm sensing the hypothalamus. Go. It's so small.
And it's hard. It's a hard.
So small. Now take the one now. Take the one. You're going to heal now. It's a healing one.
Healing one.
Become as powerful as required.
Become as powerful as
Healing
required.
condition.
To healing condition.
You don't even say her name because you're already with her.
Yes.
Hypothalamus
Hypothalamus
and pituitary gland.
And a pituitary gland.
And you go.
1,
2, 3, stop.
1,
1,
2,
2.
3.
If you let it go like this, madam, slowly, because this is the master control fellow. It's going to send you to all the other endocrine glands. The kidneys, the adrenal gland, the thymus gland, the insulin. So then all of them are struggling. You go doctor after some time, you say, oh, you got hormone imbalances. Then take hormone with pills. Okay. And all hormones are so important, especially for ladies, madam. Not only as a madam. And when you have a menopause, that again happens, and so many things happen. Men don't have this problem. So it's depleted, not overactivated. So now you're healing the pituitary gland and the hypothalamus.
So if you want to know about insomnia, I had a class on insomnia only. Why cause insomnia, soul attachment, emotion, stomach is very acid, a lot of acid problem can also cause insomnia, cells are not working, so all this you must take care. Madam, this is the hypothalamus. This is how you do, okay madam? So please go and heal your Ajna chakra, the pituitary gland, and hypothalamus. Just whenever you come, just say healing one, it comes power to heal my Ajna chakra and my pituitary gland and start doing it. Okay? Otherwise you're going to end up with a lot of hormone issues. Okay? Thank you.
Okay, Basanti, that may have be help to you as well, right? So heal all these organs that are related to the pituitary gland area. Okay, and all these will actually help our endocrine system, especially for ladies and all that. Yeah. Okay, that comes to the end of module 8. But of course, we have questions, huh? Yeah. Okay, it's like, a recap of all those. I think we should end by 1:30. Okay, now, so, the YouTube, there are videos and all that, sensing your aura, check for the chords, read forgiveness for the identified person, read I am affirmations, then heal and condition the affected area, the chakras and all that, yeah? Okay, and then, of course, hold the wand between the energy body, and then after that, sense the energy body, the length that you have come, like 2 feet, and then from there you check for the astral body or emotional body. They are both the same, huh? Astral and emotional body are the same. Okay, then after that, again another 2 feet, then go and check for the mental body and all that, and see. Okay. Now, so importance of sensing is, if there's a cord, you can rotate 1,000 times. It's not going to work because it's unable to identify the source, right? So if there's a cord, you need to identify the source, read forgiveness for the source, and then play soul elevation song with the calendar, neutralize the cord, and then healing will work. If things don't work, continue, then you seek for Sunday blessing to remove all levels of dark energy and all that. Okay, now question time. Okay, negative chords can connect to, very short questions on it, this one. Okay, yes, you're right? So we can connect to the organs, chakras, or any pain area and all that. So any of the above. Very good. How should chords connected to the chakras be treated?
B.
B.
Okay. Yes, you're right. Okay, so you have to neutralize with forgiveness. There's no way to cut the cords. You cut with the hand, all no, nothing. Yeah, you don't want to contaminate your energy. So neutralize with forgiveness. Heal with the healing wand. Okay. Now, are newborn children free from negative energy? Yes. No, they may carry past life energies. Oh, I'm not sure.
B. Answer is B.
Yes. Yeah, B is correct, right? Because they may carry past life energies. If you know our Dr. Manigandan, right? So whenever a baby is born and all that, he will immediately sense and everything and show the necessary affirmations. If the cord doesn't go or any souls attached, he will contact her, right? So anyone who goes under him for, delivery and all that, the babies are lucky. And the families are lucky as well, right? Because he's being a pediatrician, he's able to help that level before it goes on and then not knowing and he becomes, a later part finding out and all that. So yeah, which layer of the aura helps us to sense whether the body is healing? Very good.
Energy body.
Right? Yes. Now, which layer of the aura reflects our emotional state?
Astral body.
B.
Yes, very good. B. Okay, very good. All of you can pass. No problem. Okay, what is an energy block? A broken bone, congested energy.
Congested energy.
Okay, yeah.
B.
Yes, so B is correct. Congested energy that the body cannot release naturally. That's why it's an energy block. Cannot heal. So once it's a block, you have to clear the block in order for the prana to flow, right? So it's important. An energy block may cause what?
Physical discomfort or illness.
One for increased appetite. All right, good.
B.
Okay, yeah, B is correct. Physical discomfort or illness. You're right. Okay. Why should congested energy be removed? Why is it important for it to be cleared?
B.
Answer is B.
Yes. to allow healing to occur. Yes, very good. Yes, you're right. Okay, now a chakra can become only blocked or enlarged, either blocked or depleted, permanently closed. These are not shop, permanently closed.
C. Either blocked or depleted.
Yes, that's right. Okay, C is correct. Okay, what does a depleted chakra mean?
Insufficient energy and
The
may need
answer is B.
energizing.
Yeah, because not enough. So the length of it is very small. Supposed to be 2 feet, right? But then it's very little, very small energy. So you know the energy is depleted. Okay, it could be a lot of emotions or anything that can actually deplete that.
What can determine about the block?
Yes, that's right. Okay, so B is correct, right? Now, during sensing, what can be determined about a block?
B. Answer is B.
Intensity of severity.
Yes, that's right. B is correct. Okay. Now, congested energy mainly affects hair color, body's normal energy flow, shoe size, or blood.
Body's normal energy
Answer
flow.
is B. Answer is B.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Very good. Yeah. Okay. Now, which statement is true? Energy blocks always appear on their own. Congested energy may contribute to physical problems, or every block causes fever, or blocks can only occur in the legs.
B. Congested
Answer is
energy
B.
contribute to physical problems.
Correct. Right? So congested energy contribute to physical problems. You are right. B is correct. After clearing a blockage, the affected chakra may need
Answer is B.
Energizing. If it is
if it's
depleted.
depleted. Yes, then that's when you heal and all that, right? Very good. Now, which sequence best describes the healing process for an energy block?
B. Sense.
B.
Clear
Answer
the
is B.
cord and block.
Sense, clear the cords, blocks,
Hands
and
clear
heal.
the cord and block and heal.
Very good. Okay, very good. Yeah, B is correct. Absolutely. Very good. Okay, now what is the main purpose of clearing a block or a cord? What must clear?
To
Why can't we just
restore
B.
inner
B again.
flow of energy.
Yes, to
To
restore the
restore
energy.
mental flow.
Yes, you're right. Okay, very good. B is correct. Which statement best describes the block?
B.
B.
B again.
B.
The areas
where
where
energy becomes
energy has
congested.
become congested.
Yes, that's right. Okay, well done, man. Hey, all of you can pass the exam, lah. Ace already. So remember, don't let mental blocks control you. Right? Don't say you cannot censor, cannot get answer, cannot get this and that. Please stop all these. Okay, so don't let mental blocks control you. Set yourself free. Confront your fear. There's no fear to sense anyway. It is you and the one learn in the sleep to understand better. Okay, and then try with small things. Try with water, glass of water. Try with fruit. Try with anything small, vegetables and all that. Okay, and then or even with plants and all. Okay, and then turn the mental block into a building block. So growth mindset. Right, have a growth mindset that you will learn it, you are capable of sensing and all that, and then definitely you will be able to, right? So your mouth can block your blessings too, so know when to keep quiet. Don't open the mouth and say, hey, don't know, cannot, this and that. Then you have already started your block. So don't block. Okay, don't say anything negative if it's going to come out of your mouth. Just keep it in your mind, but then just like, okay, I'm not going to say it, because once you let it out, it happens here. You have manifested it. So let's not block your own blessings, and let's be great about it, and just practice makes perfect, and consistency, of course, is the key to understanding. And with that, we end our session today. End of module 8. Thank you. I hope